All right. Good morning, everybody. Go ahead and get started. All right. Welcome on in here. Oh, we got the reset. We'll wait. We'll do the next reset. Good morning, everybody. What up? What up? Doing a little no cam stream today. Good to see y'all here. Early birds, YouTube as well. Good morning. We'll start on YouTube today. Luna Wolf, Ryan Perp, Classy Sayo. Good morning over there. Let me see if I can get y'all some waves. I think we got some new emotes coming over there as well. I think I unlocked 2 more slots. I gotta check. And of course, good morning, Twitch. Welcome in here, you bunch of hooligans. Nah, we know I'm the only hooligan here. Or at least I'm the king of them. Welcome in here, early birds. Thanks for your patience today. First in the chat, Random 18 takes their crown again. Let me go ahead and get my Discord post after a little sip of coffee here. Dual Master D. What up? Welcome in, Spankum Nasty. Megs by another name, Tails. All right, my Discord post is ready to go. I just need the YouTube link. All right. Cat Jams. Okay, cool. Discord post has been connected. Boom, boom. All right. Ghost Compass, good morning. Rachel Green Tea, what up? Maggie May, how you feeling today? Yo. Welcome in here, Aurora Sun Rising. Zane. Mills Art Nook. Let me turn this down. What up, Spidey Billy? What up, Renegade? Good morning, Burger Smalls. Ay caramba. Prof Unknown. Classy Saya, Cozy Tina. That's a double on the Saya on both fronts this morning. Holy heck. Thank you for supporting my journey. Star Shining Out. Welcome to the show officially. I saw you hit that follow button. And thank you for tuning in here today. Welcome in. What's up, Aurora? What up, Blue Eyed Sam? Welcome in. Angelica in Motion. Variant Hex. Welcome in, Jita Chan. I see Nixer in the house. Bree Cheesy, Chell Dog. What up, Chell? Enjoy your dinkum, Aurora. Call! Dude, I know. The call gets me in the intro every time, dude. I'm so glad somebody called it out. Oh, my lord. Wind Waker wallpaper's making me rethink which game I play. I know. The Wind Waker itch is always within me. I could load that game up any day, any time, and I'm ready to play it. I don't think I've ever not been happy to load that game up. Yo, congratulations, Majinx, on rank A, and good morning. What up, G-Ski? What up, Taril Panka? It's going pretty okay, buddy. How are you? Doing my best today here. What up, Kit Kat Calzone? Pages Peaches, Moxie Poxy, Dat Baby Groovin', Dino Dancing. Get it. What up, Leia? Good morning. Bernelli. LPK. What did the... I didn't even hear the Nintendo play. What up? Stream Elements, dude, you okay? You awake over there, man? I really like that. Son of a... Maybe it'll play later. Thanks for the 100 biddies, though. What up, Nur? What up, Daisy Cat? What up, Elephant? Welcome in here. Good to see you. Lillian's in the house. Good to see you. Oh no, it was a Gigantify. I thought it was a bit donation. Cool. Carry on, wayward Stream Elements. I'm sorry to challenge you ever. Stream Elements is secretly the streamer overlord. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. All right, we're gonna play some Wild World today. Sick. Witcher 3 and the 2 DLCs for free. How do you do that? Just for a week? Just for a week? Is that how that's gonna be? What up, Sith Angel? Good morning, YouTube. Thank you, Sith, for popping in. What up? What up, what up, what up? Oh, cool. We got a natural. No, it didn't start playing the song. What happened? We're just hearing crusty footsteps. Here, let me go ahead and reset the console and then we'll get our intro. And let's play some games. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Nintendo. Yeah. All right, I need to get my stylus real quick. Sorry, I forgot it. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, stylus acquired. This game is beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye every time I load it up. This game is the pit bull or the bulldog of the Animal Crossing franchise. It's ugly, but it's beautiful. It's ugly, but it's beautiful. What up, Taco? Good to see you, dude. Sorry to hear you having a rough week, but congratulations on the design contract. Nice, dude. Dude, you'll enjoy a gaming laptop. Just make sure you always have ventilation, but I have a sneaking suspicion you have a tech human in your life, so you're probably good, but Always make sure you have proper ventilation where you play your laptop. That's the only thing I can ever say about laptops. You really can't be playing on your lap, or you can't be playing on like your bed, on your blanket. You need some kind of device, something for the wind flow or the airflow. Wind. What am I? Okay. Wind flow. Husband's very techie. Yeah. That's the only thing, man, because laptops need airflow. You really got to treat them. You got to treat. It's not like a MacBook Pro or something like that. Sure, you put it on your lap, and like those devices don't get too hot because they're like not even that powerful. But even then, you probably want to put it on like something. All right, let's go. Wild World returns. Let's see if we have any letters we can get rid of. What did Maple do? Oh, nice. She just sent me some dope mail. All right, we're tossing this. What is Rod? Okay, this is Rod's getting ripped out of town. He moved away. I want to keep my fortune. I always keep my letters from Mom. I've been keeping the bottle mail. Okay, we can get rid of this Happy Room Academy letter. Get this trash out of here. Oh, wrong button. Boom shakalaka. Now let's see what we can get in our mail, dude. What up, Hazel Murray? Good morning. Welcome in here. Welcome in here, YouTube gang. Sith Angel says, had the poo scare out of me. There was a lockdown at Anna's school yesterday. Oh my gosh, dude. Sorry to hear that. I hope you're not too stressed out about it. That would be stress for a month for me. Oh my Lord. Yeah, we're just doing a little no cam stream today. This is the first no cam stream on YouTube ever. We've been streaming on YouTube for a year. So, and this is the first no cam stream in over a year. So I took a break from doing these, but I felt like doing one today. Otherwise, I wanted to take the day off, but this is a very nice alternative. So, yo, and thank you, Kalika. Clipped leaderboard. Sick. I always forget that exists. Thanks. Your clip's doing well, Kalika. Appreciate you. Duel Master D, congrats on the sister PC. Well, I mean, I guess that's not a congrats because you were jealous. Sorry, I'm just sipping my coffee here. Here, let me move my character for you while I sip my coffee. He'll dance. Good morning, Cozy Gamer. Brielle Basor, good to see you. My favorite Basor. Way better than Bulba. Sorry. Good morning, Yum Springer. What up, Mini Mansky? What up, Bird? Bird is the word. What up? What up, Pirate as well? Good to see you, Miss Pirate. And of course, if I missed anybody, don't be shy to... Shit! I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know how to play this game, dude. I'm sorry. No! Okay, I'm literally about to turn... I'm turning the stream off. I'm done. I'm turning the stream off, dude. I'm done. We're just gonna sit here in silence for a second. That's never happened in my life. Can somebody clip that? That has to be the biggest fail in Animal Crossing streaming history. Seriously, that might be, and my face isn't on the screen. I'm not, that was my viral moment. It's done. We lost. Game over. Son of a bitch. Well, yo, what's up? What's up, Vanessa? Good morning. What up, Sinbun? What up, Dazzle? Good to see you on lunch break. I was a little late today. I tried to get here at 8. I like 8 o'clock. It's a good time slot, especially for UK. So that's one of my little mini resolutions this year that I haven't shared, but I'm gonna get back to 8 o'clock more often. I was here like right at 8 on Monday, and it felt so good. I'm not gonna lie. It felt so good. That Pitfall was fate. Isn't that the most insane fate? I've never seen anything like that in my life. That is crazy. That is seriously nuts. How are we not talking about how nuts that is? Oh my gosh. That is the craziest thing that's ever happened. That is crazy. There just so happened to be a pitfall on the ground in my pathing during the UFO. Like, no way, dude. Sorry, I got distracted by a shiny object. Don't mind me. What up, freaking Chill B? I used to stress out so much with that UFO. I know, dude. Oh, man, my feelings are hurt. What up, Kiara? Good morning. The swell shirt. What the hell shirt is my character wearing? It's like the fresh shirt forest or something. Dressers are useless when they're facing a wall. What? Why are you yelling at me? What the hell? What the heck's going on? Do I have a dresser facing a wall? Dude, nice. Thank you, Clipper. Thank you, Twitch Clip. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, nice. Snowman furniture from our last victory. Snowman wardrobe. Speaking of wardrobes, let's go put it facing the wall. The stone requirement to expand is getting me. Yeah, I know. I knew that was going to feel bad for a couple people, but I stuck with it because yeah, I knew that was going to be a little annoying because it's RNG, right? And it could take you like a while. You could roll a rock and then get like 1 stone technically, even though that's like unlikely. So, frick. I always forget how to run in this game without picking up furniture. Gotta make us work for it. Speaking of island game, balloon in the chat, or you could get none. There was a dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Oz, man. That's super scary, man. Please stay safe, everybody. Please stay safe, everybody. That's mad scary, dude. What the heck? No, 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 no. But yeah, from the perspective of the game, the island game, it's like if all that stuff was available from the beginning, it wouldn't have mattered. It just feels bad because I'm adding it now and you wouldn't have known to save it, or you just haven't gotten any at all since the implementation. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I kind of have to accept it. I could try to make it easier, or I could just stick to what I'm trying to accomplish. But I knew it was gonna feel bad for sure. How could it not? You know what I mean? You're like, oh dude, I have all the dough, I have everything I need, but this rock's not rolling me. It's brutal. This house is such a nightmare. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yo, what up, Kalika? Good morning. What up, Unicorn? Good to see you today. Congrats, Jita-chan, on the 10K. And Kiara, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm not feeling too well, and instead of taking the day off, because like I was so indecisive about it, I'm just doing a no cam. And then tonight, I'm trying to show up for tonight for No Man's Sky, but I might delay it to tomorrow, because I think tomorrow would probably still be somewhat accessible for the people that were interested in playing. That's assuming they don't have plans or something. But we'll see how I'm feeling later. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to show up for some No Man's Sky tonight. So I'm just gonna hang out for a couple hours this morning, and then go chill out, and I'll come back later. I'm gonna get rid of this stupid tub. What the hell's going on in this house? My beard is definitely not brushed. You're not wrong. Whatever, I'm just putting the tub back. We're gonna live that PC tubbing life. We'll sell this stuff. Yeah, this house is a madhouse. This is a madhouse, dude. Yo, what up? What up? How you doing today, Lucas? Or would you prefer Julicus? I like that, actually. That rolls off the tongue, man. Good morning. Dude, Wild World does heal the soul. Well said. Wild World does heal the soul. Well effing said. Am I putting this shirt in a cabinet or something? What's up, UMT? So all the storages are connected in this game. Oh wow, we have a lot of clothing. Okay, we need to stop storing clothing. we need to chill. What is happening? We'll organize our storage later. My character's beautiful. My blue suave hair, my lucky clover, my Groucho Marx glasses. My character's gorgeous. You know you're jealous. Alright, pick a couple of apples. Let's head over to Nooks and see what's going on today. I think this town has Nookingtons. I think we've played enough to get the max upgrade last year. We played a good amount last year. The only problem with coming back this January is we might already have all the bugs and fish for this time of year. I didn't do a ton of fishing when we were playing Wild World, so I'm thinking fish are probably where we are going to have room. Poncho? What is that doing in here? Why was I saving the poncho? I stopped using my stylus for some reason. You can tell, huh? Svick, I'm gonna rock the poncho. That's actually looks sick. And I guess I'll put this in here. I'm gonna forget about it again, though. Video of the end of Fantasy Life. Oh, I can release that now. I gotta remember to do that. I can release that to the public now. They took away their embargo. Freaking boobs. Alright, let's play some Wild World. Let's start off by getting our money rock. Thanks, mods. Yeah, the finale. I'm allowed to release the finale of Fantasy Life now. Right now, it's like a 30-minute unlisted YouTube video because they were super funky about that stuff. Yeah. I think it's unlisted on YouTube, but like if you go to the playlist, it might be available. I don't know. You might just be talking about the episodes around it. I think the only thing that's hidden is the final battle UMT. It's like a 30-minute video. I'm not sure if that... Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do have it linked in the Discord. Yeah, it's the final fight. Okay, cool. Maybe I did release it. I don't know. Sick. Go past me. Nice. Yeah, it's in the playlist, right? And I didn't know how that worked. Like, I was like, if I put this unlisted video in the playlist, can people still secretly watch it even though it's an unlisted video? And I don't know if that's how it works or not. I might have eventually just released it because we got this news like a month ago. I could just be forgetting. I could just be forgetting. I'm not having faith in past me, apparently. Oh, nice. Silver Blink getting ready. Are we getting ready for 3.0? We getting ready for 3.0? These are our last couple retro crossing streams for a little while. Yo, look how much fun we're having. Look how much fun we're having. Wow, treasure. Look at that, dude. Hero swords in the chat. I might not be as energetic as I can be, but that doesn't mean we can't get some hero swords in the chat. Thank you, Kiara, for the kind words on YouTube.
Hello, everyone.
Posted 7 months ago. Yeah, dude, it might just be the unlisted then. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go check it out later, though, for sure. I remember that. They didn't want people to show it on their streams either. Yeah, it was real weird.
I'm about to back that thing up. I'm about
Whoa.
to back it up. Yeah, what you know about that?
Whoa, and Mossy's with the
Challenge me.
54, dude. The hero swords continue. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Treasure, for 12, man. Thank you, Mossy Paws, for 54, dude. Goo. That still makes me laugh. Holy heck. Yo, Soulspire, congrats on the new PC. Have you been playing Fantasy Life? Let's see what Rosie's up to. Oh, hi, Fancy C. Why did you come all this way? Wow, did you come all this way just to brighten my morning? Sure, of course. You're beautiful. You did? Yay. You're like the bestest person ever, silly. Oh, so did you want something from me or what? Tell me anything. So I became a member of the HRA, but judging by the way they score me, I'm like a complete decorating doof. Why can't they see how totally awesome I am, silly? Oh, damn. A decorating doof. Cute, she's cute. Look how much fun we're having, dude. I love that clip so much. Exclamation point, nailed it. Thank you, UMT. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you again, Mossy Paws and Treasure. Good morning, Vanilla Man. Good morning, Freaky. Good morning, Midge. Samantha. Here, y'all get funky real quick on this beat. I gotta tinkle again. I tried tinkling before the stream. It didn't work. I'll be right back. Okay, we back. We back. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dudes. I drink a lot of water when I'm not feeling good. Thanks. Oh, what? Was somebody trying to get my attention in game? That's funny. What's up, little ham? Wild World will forever have my heart. Glad you picked up the save again. Yeah, me too. Last year, my goal was to give this game like a real chance. Like, this would be the first real chance since I was a kid when it came out. I played the heck out of this game right when it came out. It was I think I bought it around day one, and I fell in love with it. But I really didn't. As soon as City Folk came out, I forgot Wild World existed. Not actually, but because City Folk, I wanted the TV experience. You know, like that was the experience that I wanted. So as much as I loved Wild World, I really, really preferred City Folk and I fell in love with that game. So like sitting down and playing this again since pretty much the first time since release and like really giving it a shot and building my town up and paying my debt off and playing the game feels really special. And then we can put it on the list for finishing all of the museums in every Animal Crossing game, which is a goal of mine right now. We've done New Horizons. We're very close to GameCube. We can easily do it this year if we put our mind to it. Right? And I don't know if City Folk Deluxe has more bugs and fish, but I have a City Folk save on my Wii U that we can go back to. And then we have this save for Wild World. So we're doing it. Like we're creating save files that I feel confident that we can go back to and we can get every museum and every Animal Crossing. That's a goal of mine since I've never really done it. Every museum finished, all the golden nets, all the fishing rods. The first step was Animal Crossing New Horizons. So for those that missed it, we did that at the end of 2023. Right? No, 2024. That was the goal for 2024, and we did it on December 31st. December 31st, 2024, we finished the museum, and that was our goal that year. And then last year, we didn't do a museum goal. I just like chilled out with it. Played this game. We ended up playing Animal Crossing Deluxe. Then eventually City Folk Deluxe since Christmas, 12 games of Christmas. So it's been a fun journey. All right, let's see what Rosie and Maple have to say to each other. Because it's got to be more interesting than my ramblings. I've been doing some thinking, and just once in my life, I'd like to eat a flan pâtissier. I only even know that word because of Great British Bake Off. I'd like to eat a flan pâtissier. Rosie, you're just like me. You know, totally insane for the sweet goodness. He. I mainly crave them right before I go to bed. Doesn't a patisserie sound totally mouth-watering? I'd love to take a big bite out of one right now, silly. Rosie, patisserie is a fancy word for a pastry chef. Eek, I thought it was just a fancy buttered pastry. What? I'm probably saying the word wrong. What? She really is a cat. Do you have a top 3 from 12 Games at Christmas? Sure. City Folk, No Man's Sky. Spy Fox Dry Cereal. Oh, hi, Bunny. Listen, I've got some stuff I wanted to get rid of. It's nothing much, just a stone wall, but it's in good shape. So, what do you say? Sorry, Maple, gotta disappoint you today. You're not interested? That's cool, no biggie. Maybe next time. Look at, she's actually nice to me. All she said was no worries if you're not interested. What up, Scarlet? Good to see you today, dude. Yeah, patisserie is the pastry itself. A patisserie. I was saying it wrong. I was saying the pastry. That's why I was confusing myself. Yeah. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, I did miss your message here. I remember fighting with my sister so much to play Wild World that our mom had to buy a second cartridge. That's cool. You know, I never got to share Wild World, or I never got to share Animal Crossing with many people in my life. So when I first got introduced to Animal Crossing, my friends weren't really into it, but I did manage to get my best friend, my Dunny. His name's Matthew or Matt. I got him to at least make a character in my town, and even just having him make a character in my town felt really nice because it made the town feel more alive because they would talk about him. They would be like, "Oh, dude, what's Matt been up to?" And like it felt like really good, you know, even though he didn't really play a ton. And then my buddy Chloe used to play a bunch, and she would play with me a ton and actually made a character and like took it serious whenever they were around and whenever they would come to play with us, which was like really cool. They like put the effort in. They really played with me. And then otherwise it was just me. And then eventually I got my sister hip, but she didn't really know what she was doing for a while. And she was 6 years younger than me. So it like, we didn't like really connect over the game until I was already like, you know, well into high school and probably even getting out of my high school years. Then we like started really connecting over the game. So I did get one of my friends' moms into it, and I played a little bit alongside them. But yeah, I didn't really get to, that's the one thing I didn't get to experience was that feeling of sharing a save file until chat room. Until City Folk. And this is why City Folk is secretly, or not secretly, but it's my second favorite Animal Crossing. Because I had a wonderful experience with the game. Because me and my buddies in my 20s started a City Folk save file. So this would have been like maybe a year or two after City Folk's release. So maybe like 2010. And we started a save file, and it was me, my buddy Chloe, and my old roommate Beatles. And we would play every day. I would go to work, I'd come home, I would load up, and then I would pass the controller around and we would all play. And it was amazing. It was so sick. And we actually had a save file that we all shared and that we all connected over. And it was so cool. And it was the first time I got to experience that. So maybe not as a child, maybe not with a sibling so much, but I truly got that experience of like, oh, I better wake up early. Like, did anybody who played Animal Crossing with siblings remember this feeling? I better get up and play before them so I have first dibs on the shop. That feeling was so sick. Oh, I better get up at 6 a.m. so I can go check the shop before everybody else because I want first dibs on the furniture. Like, that was cool. And now 6 a.m, you know, the shop wasn't open yet, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I was always actively trying to be first on, and I wanted to make sure I got to like check the goods in the NPC first. And yeah, like that's such a cool feeling with Animal Crossing. To be able to share a save file like that is really special. Yo, what's up, Delore? Good morning. Good morning, Cadignor. And Euphoria, thank you very much for the kind words, dude. I appreciate you. I do have some tea I'm going to make later. I'm drinking my morning coffee right now because I needed some caffeine. And more than tea was going to provide. Good morning, Impatient Pay and Cindy Alice. Thank you, Vanilla Man. I appreciate you saying that, dude. Thank you very much, y'all. It's good to see you. I'm okay. I just don't like canceling my stream too close. Like, it sucks because if I wake up at 7 a.m, that's only an hour and I feel real bad. I don't want to let y'all down. So if I can, like, obviously I'm going to take care of myself first, but if I can, a no cam just kind of alleviates a lot of the pressure. you would think that it's not that big of a deal, but like it kind of is. Even though I'm so natural in front of the camera, just like taking the camera off is just like, okay, now I can at least just sit here with boogers hanging out of my nose and it doesn't like really matter and I can just chill out. So of course I don't like want to talk about it too much. That's like one of the reasons why I don't usually do no cam streams, because I'm not the kind of guy that likes to talk about being sick when I'm sick. I don't like to talk about not feeling well when I'm not feeling well. So like, I'm not going into details. I'm just chilling. All right. I'm just chilling. So, but that's like, I'll be honest. That's the one main thing that like, I usually don't even do no cams. I just cancel the show because I don't want to sit here and talk about not feeling good. Like, but you know, people come in and they're like, yo, dude, are you okay? And it's like, dude, I literally just want to be here. Can I just be here? Because I don't want to talk about it. So no, I'm not talking to anybody directly. I'm just sharing my feelings towards it because it's just like, that's like the one thing about no cams. It's like, dude, I don't want to sit here all day and be like, whoa, I'm a bitch. Like, it is what it is. I'm chilling, y'all. Thanks for tuning in today. Yeah, I'm just not sitting here trying to do that. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Beth Chu. Good to see you today, dude. Welcome in here. Yo, what up, Gira? Good morning. I can always make myself laugh, though. That's the best. Even if I'm crass about it. Yo, good to see you today, Necro. Good morning. What up, Teddy Mackerel? What up, Taz? Thanks for answering that question, Duel Master, you legend. Yep. Stone and wood right now do have a use. What up, Cosmic? Good morning, dude. Again, obviously, everything's chill, y'all, so hopefully nobody felt targeted by that. You're good. You guys can always come and ask me how I'm doing. It's beautiful to feel people caring about me, you know? So I know it comes from a good place. I know. Just say your beard fell off.
Happy Friday. Sending all the good vibes over for this low energy day. H day love too. H day love too.
Yo, my beard fell off. A beard fell off comment got me. ASMR day? Well, I can talk directly into the microphone the whole time because I don't care about the placement of my face. That makes sense at all. So yeah, like strangely enough, no cam days are ASMR days because you don't get as much of my head moving away from the microphone. That alert felt very abrupt. Oh no, it was great. No, you're good. You're good, dude. No worries. You know what? We're going to play it again. If it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Emily. And good morning. We get some love in the chat.
Sending all the good vibes over for this low energy.
That's right. That's right. And I needed that vibe. I knew this community would make me feel better. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. I was like, you know, I could lay here and I could cancel the stream. And like I said, I really do mean that. You know, I'm not like virtue signaling, but I feel bad. You know, I don't want to let you all down. You're anticipating a show, and that never feels good to anticipate something. But I'm also mindful of my health, just to throw that in there so nobody worries. I'll always cancel if I need to. But the truth is I said to myself this morning, like, but if I show up, I'm going to feel better anyways, because the community always makes me feel better because y'all are the best. So That's like a perk of doing what I do for a living, is I know like if I can just push myself past, the point of going live and just figuring out how to get it all set up. And that's like the hard part. Like, how like for you guys, like commuting to work, equivalent, but clearly not as intense. The old just get out of bed and I can figure the rest out, So like if I can just get out of bed and get here, I'm like, I know I'll feel better because the community's so sick. And I really do mean that. So yeah. And thank you again, Emily, dude. No worries, dude. I appreciate the support, man. You never need to apologize or feel bad if you're supporting the stream. In fact, I think I've been a little bit too relaxed with support over the past year. I'm going to be honest. I think I need to encourage my supporters more in the sense of like gratitude, and like I need to not be, I was a little standoffish over the past years because I've always focused on the entertainment of my content first, but I realized like I need to be pausing a little bit more often and like truly expressing my gratitude. And sometimes I'd be forgetting and like I'll miss y'all for like 10 minutes. Like I feel bad about that. Missing a sub for 10 minutes sucks. I hate that. Yo, enjoy the new balloon emotes, by the way. I'm glad to see y'all getting some use out of it, dude. I'm glad to see that. Balloon in the dungeon. I mean the chat. Balloon in the dungeon. So I technically made one of those by myself. And then one of them I got from an artist online. I made the yellow balloon emote myself. And that one, like, I kind of like the most. Even though it's like, it's a little crude, but like in a really good way. It's like, it's cute. And then the other one, HDES Hype, I got from an artist. Dude, I love that we have balloons in our chat. Dude. I'm right there with you, Duel Master D.
Good morning, party people. Happy Friday.
Oh, looky, it's Fancy C, silly. Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but you look kind of poor. Are you broke or something? Speaking of, thank you, Bailey B, for 27, dude. What's up? Thank you so much, dude. Balloons, HDES Hypes in the chat. Apparently I'm broke. Well, I'm maybe a little less broke. Thank you, Bailey B. Thank you for 27, dude. Holy hell. Thank you, man. But yeah, seriously, I realize like I need to do a little bit of a better job stopping and reminding my supporters how much I appreciate them. And I'm going to do that this year. I'm just letting y'all know because I noticed that like sometimes I'll let a sub sit for 20 minutes before I reply to it because I'm in the middle of some stupid soapbox. And while we all love a good soapbox at the Highly in Descent show, I'm like, I think I need to do a little bit of a better job in 2026. So first date, be like, stop, dude, stop. Not first date. You look kind of poor. Are you broke or something? No, I'm just a bank teller. My best friend told me that I should always tell girls that I'm in finance. Good morning, LeMay Ame. What's up, LeMay? Did I say that right? LeMay Ame. Hey. Let's see. I'm gonna say I'm dirt poor. I'm broke as a joke, dude. Help me out. Give me some money. Oh no need to pretend. I know you too well. I can see the need in your eyes. Here, take this and go buy yourself something totally nice. Here, you can take my citrus carpet. If there's anything else I can do to help, totally don't be afraid to ask. Nice, dude. We just exploited her kindness. I mean, I am broke. To be fair, I am broke. Did I get our money rock? We already got our money rock, right? Yeah, we got our cash. 17,000. Okay, we're good. Let's go turn these fossils into the boy. Nice, dude. We exploited Rosie. Freaking Chill B said, is that music in New Horizons 2 or Is it just so ingrained in my memory from all the Wild World that I played 2 decades ago? The music you're hearing right now is definitely only Wild World. But if you're talking about the music that plays when you get like an item or something, some of that stuff's similar. Thank you, Emily Louise, for saying that, dude, here in the Twitch chat. Thank you for saying that, homie. Twitch enabled stream rewind for subs? Yes. So now it's not just Twitch Turbo, it's subs as well to the channel. I think it's still a slow rollout, so you might not have the feature, but I think a lot of people have it. So like if something happens during the stream, just like you're watching on YouTube, you can like now rewind and go back and say, you know, I want to go back and see what he said, or I want to go see the funny moment because I was out of the room, but I just heard it. Yeah, it's real nice. So just a little bit more value to a subscription, even though it should be a site-wide feature. For me, I'll take what I can get for all of you. And they did say that at some point it would be site-wide, I believe. But they're like slowly rolling it out / probably just trying to get some extra cash, whatever, you know, who knows. Nowadays, just assume the worst, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And then the big feature that I'm looking forward to is potentially skippable ads on Twitch is supposed to happen. So we'll look forward to that. Maybe skippable ads at some point on Twitch. That's like the top tier fix that I want. If they allow pre-rolls to be skipped after 5 or 10 seconds, then my goal as a creator will have been successful in providing an adless experience. So a boy can dream. Care for a cup of Joe? It's 200 bells a cup. You got a favorite blend? Yeah, the Neanderthal blend. Tasty. Tastes like man musk and beard. What up, Flo Dunny? Don't ask me that, Brewster. Can't you see the pour in my eyes? One fresh brewed cup, piping hot and served in a well-stained mug. Enjoy. It's got a cool, dude. I'm not going to burn myself to drink your coffee. What? Are you trying to make me chip the china? Drink it hot while it's still good. Dude, chill. It's got a cool, man. Who the hell are you, Birdbeak? What? All right, dude. I'll drink it at 190 degrees. I'll scold myself. Oh, my Lord. Hot. Ah, what a flavor. What a feeling. But who knew coffee would get this hot? Oh. Okay. Thanks. Nice. I'm sure glad I could taste that coffee because now I can't taste anything else the rest of the day. Taste buds 0. Oh, nice, Pratt, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same. Wolfgang Goldie Poncho. Dude, nice. Let me tell you mine. I got Savannah, Bobana, Banana Nana Fofana, Alfonso, Bobanzo, Banana Nana Fofonzo, Barbara, Fofarbara, or just Pearl, Rosie, Curly, Rasher, and Maple. Yeah, we got a lineup. We got a lineup for sure. So what? Terribly sorry, who? I get so frightfully tired during the day, what? So, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? This is my tired blathers. Yeah, good morning, Nugs. Good morning, Musical Matthew. Good morning, Beth Chu. That's a double hello for some of y'all. Rasher and maple together. Bacon and maple syrup. Yes, indeed fascinating. Yes. Oh my. Well, this particular sample was a challenge to identify with certainty, but I'm now confident this is a Triceratops. Indeed it is. Oh. And with that, I shall return it to you. So might there be any other fossils you'd like me to identify? Yeah, my house is always like 2 or 3 degrees above what the furnace thermostat says. And I think that's because my thermostat's probably bad. But I think that's also because I'm on the second floor. That is, I should return it to you, but I say this is Iguanodon tail. Well, to be blunt, it is a thing that has not yet been donated to the museum. Indeed, would like your permission to keep it in my possession as a donation. Might I be able to convince you to part with it? Sure, dude. Oh, then, if you insist, your donation is well and truly appreciated. Good morning, strawberry grass, yes. Hey, what? Wait, this can only mean the Iguanodon is completed. Oh, indeed, Woody, I couldn't possibly be more enthused. The Iguanodon holds the distinction of being the first dinosaur ever found. Wait, really? Until this beast was found, we were unaware that dinosaurs even existed. What? One wonders if the first Iguanodon tooth found was thought to be an iguana's. Terribly sorry. I went on a tangent again, didn't I? Sorry. So, might there be any other fossils that you'd like me to identify? Dinosaur facts. I think we used to have a command that said something about dinosaur facts. One thing, I don't know if it exists anymore. Yeah, whatever. Good to see you, Pratt. Welcome to the show today. What up, Lizzie J? Yeah, I got more, dude. Keep it up. Since I can only do one at a time. What we have here, quite simply, is a parasol skull. Okay, parasol skull comes in. So, might there be any other fossils that you'd like me to identify? Yes. Alright. I think if it's not new, he just gives it back and I can sell it or keep it for the villagers who request. I think you being poorly makes your Blathers impression even better. Wow, that's somebody said that on Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Maybe I have a new Blathers voice. Oh, yes, indeed. Fascinating. Oh, my. This delightful fossil is a Pocky-tail, and a rather nice one, what? And with that, I shall return it to you. I don't know if I can keep this one up if I... All right, dude, I got one more. Come on. Cough it up. Cough it up, dude. Cough it up. This particular sample was a challenge to identify with certainty, but I'm now confident this is an iguana. What? Double iguanodon tail? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, if it's fossils you wish to know about, please do not hesitate to ask. Okay. Let's go check what our fossil room looks like, because it feels like... It feels like we have a ton of them. But maybe not. Okay, we're missing a couple pieces here and there. We're missing 2 of those. I love this version of the song where there's an extra beat because of the fossils. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Laying in my room thinking about fossils. Yeah. What's up, Edu Tumio? Welcome to the YouTube chat. See how it loses the beat and then it gets a clock instead, right? Right, and then if we go up here, watch it changes again. Oh, now we hear a fly in the background. Oh, it just gets quiet in here. So it just gets quiet in here because it's supposed to be quiet for the bugs. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go see what the next would sound like. Let's go to fish. Does anyone have any good New Year's resolutions? I'm not much of a resolution girl myself, but I'm thinking about and pondering how I can better my physical health this year. Yeah, sure, I got a couple goals in mind. I don't necessarily do the whole resolution thing, but I just give myself a couple things to work towards. Some big, some small. And some of mine are physical health related. Some are I talked my lady friend into going on 3 walks a week minimum with me, because we used to go on a lot of walks together when we started dating over the phone, and we haven't done it as much. I just usually do my walks alone, but like that's like one example of a goal. I reached out to them and was like, yo, we should do 3 walks a week once spring breaks and start getting exercise again, because even though they're in like good shape and health, we all could probably move a little bit more, period. That's just how that works, especially as we get older. So, not to call out the age elephant in the room. Yo, enjoy your jackpot tuna, dude. Nice. Nice, dude. What up, Flaretail? All right, let's go check the art section real quick. This is what our art gallery looks like right now in the island game in ACHD. And there's actually one other remix, I believe, for Celeste here. You hear? What's up, Starling? And you get like a subtle echo. You hear that? Can you catch that? I'll turn it up. Watch, listen to the difference when I walk back in and out. No, the echo's still here. Same echo. It's like the top end echoes a little harder now. Like the high notes. Sick. Anyways. Nintendo, please bring back Constellations, I beg.
Celeste
They can't do that.
celebrities. She's always talking about stars.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the biddies, Gunblade. Thank you for the 100 biddies, dude. Thank you for the support, buddy. How you doing today? What up, Gunblade? Loving the chat. Man, listen. they can't bring back constellations because then everyone's going to have PPs and wee-wees in the sky. And that's just not what Nintendo's about nowadays. Nintendo's has left their PP and wee-wee era, all right? And I think you all need to grow the hell up with Nintendo, okay? It's time to move on. The PP and wee-wee era is done. Never. It's done. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. You got this, Bailey B. You know what, Bailey B? What the heck, man? I wanted to open it, not pick it up. What? You know what, Bailey B? I believe in you, dude. You got this, man. Fresh year is a good time to reflect, and it feels like a trend. It feels like you're trend chasing because you're thinking to yourself like, oh, everyone does these resolutions, but like the truth is that the fresh year is a good time to sit and reflect and think to yourself, hey, is there anything that I can improve? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a healthy way to think, healthy way to get through life. I think we should always be looking to learn more about ourselves throughout our whole life. Life is forever a journey of self-understanding. Even when you're 80 years old, you should hopefully be learning more stuff about yourself. That's my goal. That's my philosophy, dude. Aliens invisible? Yeah. I'm gone. I don't have any pictures for y'all today. I deleted them all out of my OBS. So, Charlie and Descent. What's up, Gira? Thank you for the 8 months, dude. Yo, can we get some love in the chat for Gira Bestie's 8-month resub? I would appreciate any love you got for that 8-month resub. Thank you, Gira, man. Good to see you today. Sorry, Silent Shelf. You got to use the channel point redemptions. Quick, go see. Oh, Gathering just got taken, but go see if the other one's available. Every 5 minutes, Fishbug is available. So you guys got to take turns. There you go. And then Rock is on a 30-minute cooldown. And Gathering is on a 15-minute. The goal is that the different cooldowns make it to where it's like not one person takes them all, but every once in a while, all of them are going to line up and then one person's going to take them all. But I hope the goal is that it's not one person snatching up every command. But, you know, I don't really care. It's going to happen sometimes, and that's fine. I just want y'all to enjoy the game while I stream a little bit here and there. Did you pre-order the Switch 2 edition of the upgrade pack? No, I'm not a big pre-order guy, Majinx. I'll have you know, I'm not a big pre-order guy, and I don't pre-order unless I feel like I have to, or unless there's like a really big incentive. Or what I do is I always pre-order the night before. I'm just not, so I don't ever really think about it. Most of my game purchases happen the night before the release if it's going to be digital. I'm not really into giving companies the idea that they've already earned my money. Is that fair? But like, I don't want to get too weird and tinfoil hatty on you, Majinx. So like, don't think about this too much. This is just something personal that I've been doing for a long time. I'm just really not into the pre-order scene. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate the whole culture around it, and I kind of hate what game companies do with it. So I don't like push my ideas on other people or anything, but yeah, I'm really not a big pre-order guy, dude. I don't do it too often. I'll make my purchases the night before. Freaking Chill B on YouTube says, walking is 100% the best exercise. We all loved drawing willies in the sky, but to be fair, some of us have willy custom paths. Oh, Freaking Chill B says if they're going to allow custom paths, then why not allow constellations? Because no matter what, people are going to be drawing PPs and willies and wee-wees. So true, actually. So you know what? I take it back. Nintendo, bring back Constellations. Yeah, true. Fair. I was just curious. Yeah. No problem, dude. I always like when you all ask me questions. I just know what it sounds like when somebody goes, oh, yeah, I don't ever pre-order, dude. Like, I'm not like too good for it. You know what I mean? I just have my own little personal values, but I don't share those values too often. And every once in a while, I kind of like to, you know, just because I like people to know, you know, who I am and what I do as a creator. So it was just an opportunity to be like, you know what? I'm just not a big fan of pre-ordering.
Look how much fun we're having. Look how much fun we're having.
I think pre-ordering sucks. Yo, Keisha, dude. Holy heck, how you been, man? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Keisha.
Hi Hylian and chat. Thank you for a year of amazing vibes with an amazing group of Dekus, at work and beyond. H to Shug Happy New Year. HD Eshipe Confetti. I was sick during the holidays and I'm
Oof,
grateful
that
to be
sucks.
nearly 100 again. H Day Lost Stay Hydrated.
Worst time of
Take
year,
ya
get sick.
vitamins Red Heart H to Shug.
Dude, loving the chat. Loving the chat for Keisha's 12-month resub. W's and HDez hypes. Or I guess you can even do an old HDez hug since that was what the emote that they chose. Look at that. That was like my second emote ever, you know that? I saw an article saying skipping was more effective than running. Sure, I've seen something like that before. They say it's all about the high intensity interval training. That's the current wave, I think, that a lot of people are talking about. Hit training. So like you walk for like a certain amount of time and then you like run for like 40 seconds as hard as you can. Like go nutso mode and like for like 30 seconds like and then you just like chill for like 3 minutes or something like that. I don't know the exact science, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's high intense or like interval training. So you walk and then you go nuts bananas and like sprint and then you walk, then you go nuts bananas and you keep doing that back and forth or something like that. I don't know. I know more than I'm saying I know, but I don't want to speak specifics without the research in front of me because I don't want to give misinformation. But I actually know a lot about it. But I don't want to give misinformation. You've been doing hit on a bike? Nice. I can't believe you would reveal in chat that you're doing hits on the bike. Yikes, dude. You keep your assassination organization work to yourself, bud. Alright. Yo, thank you, Keisha, so much, man. Thank you, Keisha. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better, dude. Thank you for the 12 months. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. You know the deal, baby. That description made me think of the pacer test they had us doing in gym during school. Yeah. All right, let's go check. I didn't want to buy any furniture. I'm not feeling any furniture right now. All right, let's go check the clothing store, though. Maybe we'll find a new accessory. We've almost picked all the weeds. Hey, we're back. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, the afro. Oh my lord, we could have a blue afro right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yoink. Nope, wrong button. It's over. Welcome, chat. Thank goodness it's Friday. So, chat, will you be able to rest up tomorrow? What's that? You want to know what I'm doing tomorrow? Nothing in particular. I'll most likely be sewing and embroidering, you know, just like I do every weekend. What's up, Morgan? Enjoy your Final Fantasy 14 today. Yo, bro. I'm straight out of the 70s right now. Dude. Where's the next disco at, dude? Saturday Night Fever or something, bro. Platform shoes with goldfish in them. Great timing. I've got a little quiz for you to take, Bunny. If you had to guess, how well would you say I get along with Curly? Probably pretty good. You get along with everyone. Huh? Man, when you're off base, you're way off base. To tell you the truth, we're not really at all that close. I mean, at all. But you can't let that get around. I'd just die if anyone knew. Oh, damn. Wow. Even Maple's got tea, dude. I thought she was Little Miss, sweet to everybody. And apparently I found somebody that she's not so sweet to. Unbelievable. Scandalous. Scandalous, dude. What is happening? Oh, I got too much stuff. All right, let's pick up this flower. So I can put this book here. What's up, Gamer Pro? Welcome to the Twitch chat this morning. Good to see you. Wild World, more like Wild Drama. Wild Rama. With the W, silent W. Yo, what's up, dude? Hey, chat. Did you know that every superhero needs a catchphrase? Yeah, it's a fact. They need something to say when they first swoop into a room. You see where I'm going with this? See, I'm a superhero myself. So, I need a catchphrase too. And it's got to scare off dastardly villains. Alright, leave it to me, dude. I got the perfect battle cry. Boom a foo. Zaboomba-foo! Oh, am I good? Yeah, it's fine. It's great. Zaboomba-foo! Uh-huh. Do I sound like a superhero? Totally. Yes, how sweet. It's a me, dude. Nice. Sugar, fancy seat. What you could use as a pop quiz, dude. They loved pop quizzes in Wild World. Pop quizzes were like the weird meta for this game. They love these stupid pop quizzes. Yo, welcome back, Testonomics, buddy. Hey, man, good morning. I know I am popular today. Thanks. It must be my new afro. If you answer correctly, I'll give you a prize. Here come the questions. If I were to get a scoop of ice cream right now, what size would I want? What the fuck? What? I don't know. Probably a tiny scoop for your dainty ass. Weird. That's really impressive, neighbor. You can tell how hungry I am just by looking at me? Ew. Do you have x-ray vision? Can you see in my stomach right now? Or was that just a lucky guess? Either way, you win. So here's your prize. Sick, dude. I thought you could use an exotic bench. So here, it's all yours. I hope it brings you lots of happiness. The exotic bench item is massive. Sick. I didn't want you to think that I only come to fish. Oh, that's okay. In fact, I'm more put off that you even tried to talk to me at all. Yeah, actually, dude. So have a great day. But you can't see the stupid smile on my face right now. Thanks. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta remember on no cam days that you guys can't see my expression. Because I like those moments as a creator where you just get silent and you put on a face. Because then it's a good moment. It's good comedy, dude. It's a good routine. Just no words and you just put a face on. It's perfect. One of my all-time favorite Whose Line moments was when they didn't say anything. Yeah, dude. Whose Line Is It Anyways is so good. I aspire to be that, I aspire to be that silly. What up, Damiko? Hey. Yo, good morning, Flower with Power. Good luck getting your cat crochet done. Or sorry, your blanket crochet done. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing here. See what kind of fish you can catch in January. And then make ourselves a little bit extra cash. Go check what our current debt is. It can't be that high, and we got 70,000 in the bank. So we might be able to pay off our debt soon. It's probably a couple 100,000, but we have a lot of fruit in town that we can take advantage of. We missed a UFO this morning. For those that missed it, do we still have that clip? I think it was Taco who made it. We missed a UFO this morning due to a pitfall, and it was the most brutal thing I've ever felt in Animal Crossing history. It was the most brutal moment I have ever displayed as a streamer playing Animal Crossing. It was insanely brutal, and somehow I perfectly fell into a pitfall while chasing a UFO. What up, Aelith? Yeah, check it out. Give it a like. I think there's likes on clips now. So if you guys ever watch my clips, please consider hitting the like. I don't know if that's a thing or not yet. They said that they're going to do it soon, but... And then if that clip isn't featured, let's feature it too, because I think it's hilarious. The run to the top to fail is part of the experience, though. The pitfall, though, that's the thing. It's one thing to miss the UFO, right? It's one thing to miss the UFO and be like, all right, you know, I didn't make it. I didn't line up my shot. But I personally have never experienced running into a pitfall while hunting a UFO. And it was just insane. Like, it was like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, I've never experienced that myself. It's probably happened to me during chasing a regular balloon before, I imagine, but not a UFO. Dude, come on. Ah! Oh, close. I panicked. Fishing in this game's a little tough because I don't think there's a controller vibration. So I probably just have to play off a sound, yeah. Which is always the best way to play anyways, to be fair. So. Yo, enjoy Cosmic. Good morning, Gilwen. Alright, here's our ball. We can try to do a snowman today if we want. Just looking for weeds. Our town's almost fully de-weeded after the long break. It felt nice. It felt nice. My favorite part of the clip is Daz is saying he's gonna right now. Oh my gosh. I do remember that actually. And it made falling into the pitfall feel worse, but like in a funny way. Exactly. Exactly. In like a very funny way. Come on, dude, I can't get this fish. Here we go. We're locked in. Right, I think we're charged enough to hold it like a controller. I'm imagining we have all this stuff donated, but a little bit of fishing wouldn't hurt, just in case we do want to take on the museum challenge this year. We won't be doing too much more retro crossing here. We're going to start ramping up for ACNH. So, how many days away are we now? We're 6 days away. So this might be our last retro crossing episode. Maybe one more City Folk. And then we'll take a little bit of a breather from retro crossing and we'll do ACNH and we'll start getting ourselves mentally prepared for that. Because it's coming. It's coming. Not too far off here next week, next Thursday, I believe, next Wednesday. So we might sneak in a couple more episodes of retro crossing, but we'll see. I'm thinking I'll probably keep it pretty chill. Start playing some more New Horizons. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, that didn't work out for me. Who is this? Is Curly home? Curly home? Curly's moving. Something must have happened between Curly and Maple. What happened between Curly and Maple? Oh, you don't have to put the cell. Yeah, you're good. Also, quick little note. I made it to where if you accidentally sell when Flick's visiting, it'll still give you the premium. Yeah, I made it to where like if you accidentally just use the sell command, if Maple's in, Maple, oh my lord, if Flick's in town, it'll still give you the premium. You're welcome to test it out, but it should work. I saw people using it this morning. So you can just make your life easier. If things are working properly, you could just use the sell command. You never even have to check the NPC, but you know, if things are broken, then you could get played. So maybe just do a little bit at a time. Chill B says, I got lazy and decided to set up a cash mule on another 3DS to dupe me some money in ACNL. Now I'm a multi-millionaire and I'm ashamed of myself. Sometimes you gotta just set up a cash mule in a side game and do the thing, you know? I don't really blame you for that. Sometimes you gotta just do the thing. I don't blame you. It's tempting. It's very tempting to say the least. When I played Animal Crossing game here, let me do this conversation and then I'll tell a story. Hey, new face.
Hey, new face. How's it going, yoink?
I used to have a voice for Curly. I don't know what it is, but I can't keep up with it today. I'm not feeling too well. I ought to introduce myself. I'm Curly, and my sign is Leo. Oh, wait, no, Curly just moved in. You want lessons on how to walk around? Watch me. So that means that Maple and Curly are already starting off like not really friends. So maybe it's not drama. Maybe they just like don't really know each other because he just moved in. So I don't know if there was any nuggets getting kicked. I think we might have gotten ahead of ourselves. This is how the rumor mill starts churning, y'all. This is literally how the rumor mill starts churning. And I didn't have to lie to a bunch of Animal Crossing fans to prove it. All I had to do was play Animal Crossing. Someone should take notes. Hey, chat, I've been hitting those weights, yoink. Or you've been hitting those weights? So what do you need? You know, I'm bored. Hey, you gonna help me move in? Yoink. All right, sick. So I thought that Curly might have already lived here because I'm playing so many different versions of Animal Crossing. I thought we had Curly in this town. I must have been mistaken. So now it makes sense because Rod just moved out. So now that I think about it, we should have been expecting somebody to move in anyway. I didn't think about it though. When did I get diamond? I think you got it for doing something cool and I gave you 30 days on top, but I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm pretty tired brain right now. But you did something pretty rad and I was like, yo, I'm giving you 30 on the house. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Just know that I think it just happened yesterday. So it's recent. Maybe Monday. Hey there, Fancy C. I'm thinking of getting a new pet fish. What should I name it? I need a name that's super cute. You should name it Orville. What? Wait, did they already have New Horizons planned? In 2005? What? Orville. No way. I mean, sorry and all, but that's a pretty lame name. Wow, I can't believe that you have such bad taste in fish names. Damn, she got mad at me.
My happy place, thank you always.
Yo.
Cheers, H Day Gritty.
I don't know.
Yo, Ellie.
You're the hero of Hyrule.
36. Yo. Yo's in the chat.
Finally, peace returns to Hyrule.
Yo. Finally, peace returns to Hyrule. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for 36, Ali Bobali. Yo. Oh my gosh, dude. I appreciate you, homie. How you doing today? What up, butterfly sugar baby? Oh! Fishing in this game is hard, man. I need to try harder. Yeah, so what I was gonna say freaking chill was when I used to play Animal Crossing GameCube, now I wouldn't do any kind of cheats or anything, but you know what I would do is I had 4 different memory cards in my heyday, in my peak. All right, in my peak Animal Crosser. I gotta take this fishing rod out of my hand. I had 4 memory cards of Animal Crossing GameCube. All right, and this is what I would do. 1 was my main town. 2 was a town that was 3 hours behind me, PST time. And town 1 and town 2 would only talk to each other. All right. Then I had memory card number 3, which was 6 months in the past. All right, it was like 3 months in the past, I think. No. 6 months in the past, I believe. And then I had memory card number 4, and it was like 3 months in the future. All right, and the way I worked is that memory card 3 and 4 could only talk to each other. 2 and 3 could only talk to each other, and 1 and 2. And I did this very specifically because if a villager moved, I only wanted the villager to move to a town that was accessible. I didn't want my villagers to get lost all over the place. Does that make sense? So I was trying to minimize the damage. And the way I did this was my main town would only travel to town number 2 for loot. And so if somebody moved, they would only move to 2. And there was a good chance that they would stay there and I could still visit them regularly without messing around too much. So I kind of had like this system. And my other 3 memory cards were what I called, they were my mules. I used the same term because of Diablo 2. So these were my mule memory cards, and I would check the shops on all 4 towns every day. I would interact with the NPCs every day. I would interact with the different holidays that were happening at the time, and I would get all of this loot and funnel it to my main town, town number 1. I would get different tickets for Tom Nook's raffle from different months and different seasons, and I would funnel all of this loot to my main town. And that was a town I lost that town, unfortunately, but I was trying to 100% the game. And that's why I was doing all that. I was trying to 100% everything. So 4 memory cards, like I went nuts, dude. I haven't gone that hard on Animal Crossing GameCube ever since, because after losing that GameCube and memory cards, I was just like, I'm done. But yeah, I had this whole Galaxy Brain set up, like trying to min-max Animal Crossing GameCube. While also still trying to keep like my favorite villagers. Like at one point in that setup, Tangy had moved to my second town. So then I had to regularly go there to visit her. And I was trying to get her to move back, if that's even possible. I think it is. So it was like a whole thing, dude. Now, right now, I'm back to 2. Right now, I'm back to 2 villages. So on my actual GameCube, like we're not talking about emulation, I do have 2 towns now. So I'm like slowly getting back to my bringing back my original setup, but 2 memory cards for now. That's actually the town that I play on stream, y'all, for the museum challenge. So my GameCube town is my actual physical GameCube town is the town that I would be using to finish the museum, the one that we're very close in finishing our collection. Whereas Animal Crossing GameCube Deluxe Edition that we played the past year was a different save file. So that's a little confusing, but I actually had 2 save files going at once, basically. And I didn't play my GameCube version at all last year. I didn't play my physical version at all. So I took a break from it and we just did Deluxe Edition. But I'm thinking this year we might go back and try to finish that museum because we're so close. But we're missing stuff that's in fall and like winter. So we won't be going back to it until like fall or winter because I'm not missing much. I think I'm just missing a handful of bugs and fish. I don't know if you would call this cheating, Nordic Ryan says, but if you have a modded 3DS, there's a mod that lets you play the DS games with true 360-degree angle. Oh, that's actually dope. No, I don't think that's cheating. I think I used the word cheating earlier to describe somebody using a glitch to duplicate money. But the truth is cheating is such a harsh word for something that you're doing in a single-player game for your own means of enjoyment. Let's not get this twisted. I think the word cheating should be reserved for when people do that kind of stuff in multiplayer games, when they're technically ruining the experience for other people. then it's cheating. When you're doing it for yourself in a single player game, who cares? I call that fun. I just wanted to throw that out there. Like, I think I might have misspoke. Like, yeah, like that's just called fun, dude. You're just having fun with a game, and who cares, you know? So just throwing that out there. Yeah. I think using cheats helps to enhance the game, especially if the developers put the cheats in the game. Yeah, exactly. Right. But yeah, so I've been trying to stay away from using words like, because I don't want to. I think sometimes you can feel bad when you're like playing a game the way you want, like time traveling or like using mods. Like, you shouldn't. Don't do that to yourself, man. Don't make yourself feel bad because you play a game the way you want. You know, who cares? But there is something to be said about respecting a game's systems for maximum enjoyment. So I do understand why freaking Chill B was like, I'm ashamed of myself. Because it's like, yeah, like sometimes you think you want to do something and then you realize quickly that you don't want to play the game anymore. You know, and that makes sense. Like we've had that talk multiple times about that kid who came into our chat who duped a bunch of stuff in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. And then was like, oh, but now the game sucks and I hate it. And we were just like, yeah, you circumvented all the grinding and all the actual gaming for items, and now you don't want to play the game anymore. Like that's how that works, dude. And like sometimes you have to like check yourself and make sure you're not ruining your own fun. Like, as humans, we're good at this. Oh boy, are we good at ruining our own fun for stuff. Like, so you have to kind of like check yourself and just make sure that you're not doing something you're going to regret later, you know? So I'm a very big fan of just respecting games the way that they're meant to be played. Now that's like very biased, like the word, you know, meant to be played. We don't know. We don't have the developer telling us how this game should be played. So, but I have like, when I pick up a game, I get a sense for what I believe the developers were trying to accomplish. And I say to myself, I'm going to try to enjoy this game as intended. Even if that's like an assumption I'm making. Sugar, I know how you love these, so here it comes. Pop quiz time! What did I just say about the quizzes in this game? Oh my god. How would you describe my relationship with Pearl? I don't know, dude. You're probably catty as hell, and you probably hate her. So let's just say that. What? That's not right at all, neighbor. At least I'd like to think that's not true. Oh, frick. Now I'm like planting the seed of doubt and I'm going to cause drama. Oh, no. I'm planting the seed of doubt, dude. Uh-oh. That's not good. I better chill. Uh-oh. I'm getting my ball stuck. Oh, no. My ball is stuck, dude. Frick. Come on. Let's just go back. No, 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 no. This sucks. I might have to cut a tree down. Oh, man. I wasn't thinking. All right, we have to surgically remove... We have to surgically remove a tree here to get my ball free. Wait, maybe we can just push the other ball to this one and make the snowman, like, goofily between these trees. No, that sounds stupid. All right, hold on. Do I have an axe here? Shovel. Axe. Okay. Starting island gossip. I know. What's up, little Clover? I have 2 islands currently until my ACNH switch finally gives up the ghost. And I have access to some no-no islands. I've been trying to unlock everything on my island, though. The old one gets no-no island. Are no-no islands a way to say treasure island? You can always just replant it. Yeah, dude, I'm gutting this. Gotta go. Gotta go. Bum, 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 boom. Hopefully that's all we need because I'm dropping it. I'm risking it. I'm risking the axe drop. I don't think I need it anymore. All right. Shovel. And then we'll replace it. Good call out on the replant. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to finish the shake update. But shake update coming to island game very soon. It's almost done. But I didn't get to do anything yesterday. I just felt icky as soon as the stream ended. I wasn't feeling good to begin with yesterday, and I didn't really say anything because sometimes I hesitate to say something because I don't want people to worry. And I don't want to talk about it all day. So I was just pushing through it yesterday. And then I wrapped up the stream and I just instantly was not feeling good. And I ended up just being out of sorts all day yesterday. So I didn't do anything. I talked this big game. I'm locking myself in a room. I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything. I woke up at one point and I was talking with the chat in offline chat, and we were hanging out and I was sharing some of the news about some of the updates I'm doing. And I released the expansion system, but I'm not talking about it too much because there's cooldowns and whatever. But I did release a new system yesterday. And then I have Shake coming. Shake's going to be a 4-hour cooldown, and it's our own little exclamation point gamble. Basically. It's basically going to be a gamble every 4 hours for bells. Or you could get stung and lose bells. And it's going to be fun. It's mostly going to give wins though. It's going to be 70-30 wins if you have a net. But if you don't have a net, then it's actually 60-40. Lose versus win. Or sorry, win versus lose. So if you have a net, you're fine. At 70-30 odds aren't bad at all. And most of the time you're going to get some bells. But sometimes you're going to get stung and you're going to lose 500 bells. And it'll be funny. And since it's only 500, it's not a big deal. Some of y'all that have been playing the island game a ton, the shake is just going to be something silly for you. It's mostly for it's a new player mechanic that I'm putting into the game because I'm trying to make the new player experience better. Because now, so I'll explain a little bit, and here's your VIP, Jessica. So those of you that have been playing my island game since the start, you were around for the days where CJ and Flick were coming back to back every day. So you got access to a lot of good loot and cash, whereas now there's 6 to 7 NPCs, and Flick and CJ could be around within weeks, 2-3 weeks of each other, right? So now the money generation is going to slow down, and there's more things, there's more complex systems, there's more things for all of you to think about. And so Shake will be relevant to newer players, but some of y'all that have stack, you're probably just going to have fun with Shake. It'll just be another little mini bell generator for you. But yeah, then I'm doing fossils. I was going to tell Silent Shelf last night, but they're hoarding fossils, and fossils will be after that. So now that I got the expansion, then I'll do Shake, then I'll finish fossils. And then after that, just a timer event, and I'm done for 3.0, because once 3.0 comes out, we're not doing any coding because I'm focusing on content. So I got a couple days to finish up a couple things I want to do, and then I'm done. I'm just going to chill out. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm making the snowball smaller so that I can make my snowman better. It's supposed to make the snowball smaller if you roll on the dirt. Maybe it has to be stone, so let me try stone. Yeah, that's okay. Sell them. The fossil update could be not until like Monday. So I'm going to try to finish it this weekend, but... Oh, hey, it's working. I just want to start from scratch, kind of, because I failed my last snowman, so now I'm getting back to being technical with it. Alright, frick. I'm talking about an island game you can play in the Discord. Find the Discord link in the description below. Right. This ball needs to be 2/3 the size of the big one. 2/3 the size. Okay, let's get real technical. Y'all should see me. I'm in like super precision mode. Oh, okay, wait, hold on a second. Let's see if we can get ourselves some loot real quick. Let's see if we can get ourselves some loot real quick, dude, because we missed that. No. Oh. Oh. No, I just suck and I can't aim the slingshot worth a damn in this game. This game's hard, man, alright? Wild World's hard, dude. Wild World is hard. Alright, don't judge me, dude. This game's tough. This is the toughest, crustiest Animal Crossing, alright? Whatever happened with that UFO? Well, you're talking about the one from City Folk. We came back the next day after my day off and we showed it off and it was great. And if you're talking about this morning, then, you know, HDes rips in the chat. Yeah, this is the DS game, yeah. How do I pan the camera again? Oh, you can't pan the camera in this game. Because the camera's a separate screen. Hey. Somebody thought that was a great idea. We're not quite at 2/3. We need a little bit more. Yeah, from City Folk. Is there somewhere I can catch that VOD? Yeah, it happened last Wednesday, I think. Sorry, I don't have an exact answer, but that VOD is on YouTube. !YT. And then what you would want to do is go to the live section and look around my live section for a City Folk episode. Sorry, I don't have an exact answer for that. Too big of a head. Dang it. Nice work putting me together like that. It seems like I've been waiting in this brutal winter cold forever. Just waiting and waiting for a nice kid like you to come along and finish me. I didn't know what was going to come first, you or spring. I felt like one of them hamsters in a wheel, just rolling in place. Aw, but seriously, I'm really happy you came along. Damn, he ain't perfect. I'm a good-looking snowman, but there ain't no snow lady in sight. This is a big problem. I wish I had a pair of legs or a phone or something. Yeah, I don't think he's perfect. I think he would have said so. But at least he didn't tell me he was depressed and that he would rather be melted snow by now because of how ugly he is. So, I mean, there's definitely worse outcomes. What's up? You got a second? I wanted to try something on you. See, I was reading this fashion magazine and they had a personality quiz. I'm told you, dude, quizzes, dude. I'm telling you, dude, this game. Oh my God. At the end of the day, and at the end, they tell you what celebrity you were most like. So I made my own quiz using Twitch's local celebrities. Want to take it? Sure. Awesome. Here, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Answer them honestly and don't think too long about your answers, okay? Sorry, buddy. I'm doing a quiz right now. If you have a lot of food, do you eat your favorite dish first? Yes. If you were being totally honest, would you say that you're a very lazy person? Yes. Do you hate not being the one in the spotlight? No. Do you have dreams and ambitions for the future? Yes. Do you think that you're a good liar? No. Now to figure out who you are. Wow, you're Pelly, the lovely lass who works in the front desk of the town hall. You're a trusting soul with high standards and a pure heart. You're selfless to a fault and you reach out to others in need. Okay, stop glazing me. Because of that, everyone respects you and relies on your assistance. Okay, stop, please. Unfortunately, not everyone can live up to your high standards. Damn straight. I mean, no, that's not true. I hate to be the one to bring the dose of reality your way, but you probably have to learn to be a little less trusting of the motives of others. That's all I've got. So, wasn't that fun? Damn, dude, I wasn't expecting an exposition on who I am as a person, dude. I'm just trying to be cozy and play Animal Crossing. Shit, dude. Wait, wrong building. We're going to visit Blathers. That's so cool. You can join without being a member. I've been looking for an active community that has at least some Animal Crossing activity, so I can hopefully find some new Animal Crossing friends. Nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can join my Discord without being a member, correct? And we have our own little community. Now, my show is mostly based out of Twitch, but YouTube is about a year in, and we're starting a new journey on YouTube, and the Discord is the home of both locations. So while you will find some Twitchers in there, you'll find some YouTubers as well. Some people cross-pollinate, and we all come together to celebrate our passions and love for Animal Crossing and Nintendo and Stardew Valley and farming sims, and that's the kind of stuff I showcase on my channel. I also really love Zelda, hence Hylian Descent, and it's my favorite franchise of all time. And otherwise, I am a pretty big retro enthusiast, so I'd say my channel is kind of a combination of playing stuff that I grew up on, playing a lot of Zelda, playing farming sims like Stardew, a lot of Stardew, and then of course the kind of top of it all, which is Animal Crossing. That's what I focus on. I'm always trying to bring new innovations to the Animal Crossing content creator space and to kind of do things my own way, but also still provide the content that a lot of the crossers have learned to love over the years. So it's a lot of fun, man. I have a wonderful opportunity here to showcase these games, and I take a lot of pride in doing so. Yeah, what up, Vanilla Man? Welcome back. I watch some stream yours on Twitch, usually thanks to Simply Press Start raid. Simply Press Start's amazing. Yeah, dude. We're big fans for sure. Super cool to hear that. Nice, nice. Thanks for supporting SBS. She's cool. All right, let's see if I need these fish. I don't think I do. I think I can sell them. Hail chub, pond smelt, sea bass. I'm very certain I can sell them. Hail chub, sea bass. What was the other one? Pond smelt. Pond smelt there. Okay. And I for sure have the sea bass. Did you know you can wave at villagers from afar in Wild World and that brings up affection? I did not know that, dude. What? That's so cool. What, dude? What? I don't have the wave emote. I don't have any emotes. Hold on. How do I type in this game? How do you pull up the typing? Minus? All I have is blush right now. I gotta get wave. Dude, I have the Wild World guidebook now. I should bust it out and confirm I have the guidebook sitting on my desk. Up to 28 villagers in my collection. Dude, nice. This game is a DS game. You could play it through the Delta emulator on iOS or any emulator for DS on the Android, there's a lot of them. You can also play it on the Wii U Virtual Console, but the Virtual Console is shut down, so you can't buy it anymore. That's how I'm playing it. On the Wii U Virtual Console, so technically official, but not official hardware. You could also play it on a modded Wii U. You could play it on a modded Wii. So you have a lot of options to play Wild World. Lastly, you could play Wild World in a 2DS. So 2DSs are a very cheap way to play DS games and 3DS games. And while 3DSs are very overpriced, and while DSs can be somewhat overpriced for kind of an old technology, maybe $100 to $200, if you get a 2DS, you can get a 2DS for around 100 beans, I think. Around 100. And it plays DS games, so Wild World, and 3DS games, New Leaf. 2 Animal Crossing games for the price of $100. This is the play, y'all. This is the play. And here's the best part. I'm not even done. Wild World only cost like $30 to $50. Wild World is not that expensive of a game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Wild World physical is not that expensive because they made a ton of that game. There's a bunch of copies out there. And New Leaf was on Nintendo's Nintendo Select program. And they don't do it anymore. We're hoping they bring it back for Switch and Switch 2. But the Nintendo Select program is when they would start running copies of a game again, but for way cheaper. So there's New Leaf copies out there that only cost $20. Even right now with 3DS out of production, you can find New Leaf for 30 to 50 bucks. Easy. So if you were to go get a 2DS, Wild World, and New Leaf, you can end up spending only $150 and have all 3 games and have a console that plays all 3DS games except for like 2 and like all DS games. And then on top of that, you could mod that motherfucker, I'm pretty sure, and you could just do anything with it. I don't know how modding 2DSs work, but you can mod 3DSs. So I'm assuming you can mod a 2DS, but I don't know how that works. So you probably could, Teddy Mackerel, because a new 3DS costs like $300 to $500 right now. So the resale market could actually be pretty worthy for you to check into. I'm playing through a Wii U Pine Crossing. So Pine Crossing, they had a virtual console on the Wii U where you could buy old games. This was the last bastion of the virtual console. And you could buy old games, and I bought this game on my Wii U virtual console. So I'm actually playing it technically officially on my Wii U. No mods, nothing. I bought it for $10 before the Wii U virtual shop went down like a year and a half ago. So yeah, that's how I'm playing it personally. which is no longer accessible unless you mod. You can mod the 2DS the exact same way. Okay, thank you, Chillbee. That's what I thought. Yeah, you can emulate this game. Look up the DSMU, I believe it's called. Here, I'll send you a quick DM with a website that has a lot of this kind of stuff on it. Just like, I don't know how popular this website is, but it's been around for like 20 years, I think. So I don't think it matters if you share it with other people, because again, I think it's been around for like a really long time. But here. So this go to this website, and then once you're there, go to their emulation section and just look for the DS stuff, and then use one of the ones from that list. I don't know what they offer, but I think it's called DSMU is what you would be looking into. Remember, y'all, it's not illegal to emulate. It's only illegal to distribute the ROMs. So if anybody's worried about this conversation, remember, it's not illegal to emulate and back up your own games. That is not against the law. They cannot stop you from preserving your own content that you purchased. But you aren't supposed to distribute your games to other people, the ROM files. So these kinds of conversations are welcome. If you guys ever need help with emulation, come ask. And yeah, I sent you the link on your Twitch DMs, and it looks like what you're looking for is Melon DS, it's called. It looks like they're offering Melon DS here. Again, I don't actually know Melon DS. I've only ever used DSMU, but if it's on this website, it's probably pretty accessible, so check it out. I saw a little controller accessory for smartphones that connects with MagSafe. Oh, nice, dude. That's super nice, actually. A little controller for the N64 emulator on iPhone would be really nice, because trying to play N64 on a touchscreen really sucks. They have a little joystick on the touchscreen, but like the joystick doesn't feel good because you're using your thumb on a touchscreen. You know what I mean? It's like, it's gross. It's not my favorite thing, so I don't really use my phone to play 64 games. All right, dude, we shook our trees. We made our snowman. I don't think we're going to get loot. All right, I'm trying to get some more money from tree shaking. I'm trying to fish a little bit more as well, just to see if maybe there's some fish we missed for this season. I'm so bad at fishing in this game, though. Are any of you ever struggling to fish in this old game? I find the older the Animal Crossing, the harder fishing really is. Also, thank you, Pratt, for the wave instructions in the Discord. Thank you for that, dude. The only game I've emulated on my phone without getting annoyed was Style Savvy. Yeah. I could play... I've done a little bit of Link to the Past on my phone. I've done a little bit of Game Boy games. You know what I like on my phone are turn-based games, Teddy. Because you don't need mechanics. Okay, it's gonna bite right here. I pressed A little too fast. Wow. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy your nap, little Clover. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining our Discord and our community. I hope you enjoy the show. Don't be shy to hit that subscription or like the video as well. Thanks for being here and hanging out for the no cam stream, y'all. I know I don't do this often. This is literally the first no cam in over a year and a half. I don't do these often. I'm not a fan of them, but I understand that some of you would rather have me here than not here because of a camera. I've learned, and I'm really trying to be open-minded. I told you this is the year of letting go. If I wake up and I want to take a day off, but I don't want to cancel my stream within an hour of when I'm supposed to be there, that's a bad feeling. The least I can do is show up for a little bit without a camera, and it really makes me it makes the whole process a lot simpler, so, and just smoother, and I don't have to worry about lights in my face, and so thanks, man. And I'm not necessarily planning on doing more no cams or anything like that. I just, you know, if I go to take a day off when I wake up, this is an option I'm going to consider more this year. It's not my favorite kind of content to do, but like I said, I think it's worth it for my diehards. People who would just enjoy me being here. And nowadays, like, I think that going live for me is more than it's like my show. It's like also bringing all of you together. And that's like the final thing I'll say about this. Is like, that's what it's also about. It's also about, because I realize that just going live brings y'all together, and that's sick, right? Like, that's cool. To the point to where, like, I told y'all, I've considered doing like live streams where I just sit there and do work. Because at least we're still bringing the community together. Even if I'm not like being an entertainer, you know what I mean? Like I understand the value of just going live and bringing the community together, you know? Like this morning, I thought to myself, dude, I should have streams now where I go live and I unlock the chat and we just play the island game together. But just live. Now that we have the island game, it's like, why not? You know, we could all just sit in the chat and just spam commands and just chill, and I could just relax. And like, we could just like listen to music and just like chat. Yeah, just like and just let the chat be a madhouse and just let everyone hang out and just play the game. Just like whatever. I'm like, dude, it actually could be like fun, dude. Just everyone just hanging out, you spamming commands. Oh, dude, that person got a jackpot. Excuse me. So this morning I woke up and I was like, I should do that. I should do that today. I should just have the chat be a mess. Like, no. But I think that's something for the future. I think we'll save that as a back pocket thing. You know, the title will just be like, I'm not actually here today. Let's play the island game, you know? Yo, what's up, Nick82? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you, Casino Roy. Yeah, anyways, so that's how I feel about it. So I don't do these often, but it's nice to know that y'all are still vibing. Look, I have the perfect item for you. I kind of stumbled onto it. The price is 1,620 bells. 16,020 bells. What are you not buying it? What? You don't want it? Why in the world not? You know, if you had one of these in your house, you would be super popular. With that kind of attitude, you're never going to get anywhere in life. Because I don't want to buy your mystery item? Dude, she's such a B word. I thought Rosie was dope. She sucks. You suck, Rosie. You hear me? You're here mega early today, Exhaustion. What up? Yeah, I'm excited about the update for sure. I'm definitely excited for the update, yeah. Stop it, Rosie's a sweet baby. Yeah, when she's not being a B word and trying to scam me, dude. Dude, I really can't catch fish in this game for anything. We gotta turn the game up and I gotta close my eyes. I really can't react. It's because this controller's so massive. That's right, I'm controller Johnning again. Welcome to my stream. This controller, this freaking playing with this freaking thing, playing with this television in my lap. The Switch prototype, the Wii nonsense. Oh my gosh, it took forever. I was nervous. I think just hanging sounds amazing. Casual streams are fun sometimes. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Little Clover. Enjoy your nap, dude. No worries. What up, Savannah? Sugar, you got a second? I wanted to try something on you. See, I was reading this fashion magazine and they had a personality quiz. I already did like 3 of these today. Y'all are, what is going on here, dude? At the end of the day, they tell you what celebrity you are. Dude, I told you this game is inundated with quizzes, dude. That's the only problem with this game's dialogue. This game has some pretty rich dialogue, but they just are obsessed with these quizzes, dude. I'm done. What? You don't think personality tests are weird, do you? I do. They're going to compare quizzes and talk later. Does anyone know who uses Chatterino if it's possible to do channel point redemptions through the program? No, I don't think so. That's why I don't. The truth is that's why I don't use it all the time. Because when Chatterino got created, Twitch was a lot simpler, and it was like the only chat I would use. But after Twitch started adding channel point redemptions and all this stuff, like now Chatterino's not as useful as it used to be. Yeah. Now I will tell you that there are ways to like code Chatterino and like make it really custom. So maybe somebody's figured it out, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, good look at the dentist exhaustion. Dude, I really gotta start paying attention. I can't fish today. Dude, I'm seriously like 2 for 7 with fishing right now. This is bad. Yo, what up, Feisty? Oh, my button didn't even, I didn't even hit the button. I pressed it so delicately, it didn't even go down. What? I'm like 2 for 8 now. This is real bad, dude. Oh no. Got KK to come to my island, so I'm ready for the update. Nice, very nice. What up, Overlord Twiggy? Appreciate you, Soda Vigilante, man. Thanks. All right, let's go. Let's make this happen right here. This is it. We're going to focus up. All right, focusing up, focusing up. Closing my eyes. Oh my God. Dude, the reaction time required for this game. There's got to be a delay on the Wiimote or something. You know what? That's what it is. I got to watch on the Wiimote and turn the sound up. That's how I used to fish in this game. Hold on. Yes. Yes, I remember. I got to watch on the Wiimote. On the Wii controller. I remember, dude. Hold on a second. All right. You guys should still hear the game sound here. Hold on, I'm just making it to where I can't hear the game sound on stream, but you guys can. Okay. All right, you guys can hear it. Okay, perfect. And now that it's muted for myself, I can turn on the game and I can listen to the game. Yes. Yes, dude. Okay, I remember, dude. Watch my fishing skills get enhanced by this. Like a superpower. Watch me, dude. Just let me hook this. Let me just hook this little lunker here. Just let me hook this little lunker real quick. Don't worry, it'll take a second. Just listen, dude. I'm being teased right now by this. Listen, dude. Hold on. I'm so mad. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. There it is, baby. Look at that. 1 for 1 since the fix. 1 for 1. All right, let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. Don't go away. You B word. Ooh, tried to play me. 2 for 2. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. No, I don't remember that at all, Pine Crossing. What the heck? What? What the heck? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, no more fish. We fished the whole river dry. We fished the whole river dry. The whole river. Okay, here we go. Going again. Three for 3. What up, Tilted Donuts? Okay, here we go. Oh, I wasn't looking. It just... I thought it was biting. I wasn't looking. Oh my lord. Got it. All right, 4 for 4. I told y'all. Like, I know that I might have talked a big game, but I wasn't, like, I remember it's because this controller has a screen on it, and the screen on the controller has the no delay. For some reason, the controller has a little bit of delay when looking at my computer. Like, it's just something to do with Wii U. I think it's a Wii U thing. Or it could be an Elgato thing, which is fair, because Elgato can suck sometimes. Five for 5. Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, what's up? Excuse me, bunny. Is this yours? Because I found it right over there, and I know it's not mine. That's mine. It's my shit. Oh, it is? Very interesting, because there's a name on it. Oh. It's written right on the bottom, Rasher. That's not your name at all, is it, Starshine? Why would you lie to me? Oh. I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. Yo, I just had to grab some water. Give me one more second. I'll be right back. Okay. That's it. I can't talk to you right now. I'm creeped out. Damn. Well, we're certainly on her shit list now. Right, Barbel Steed, Crucian Carp, Pond Smelt, Barbel Steed, Sea Butterfly, Crucian Carp. So maybe the butterfly needs to be donated, but I'm not even sure. Does this game have the ability to see if something's donated? Nope, that technology wasn't here yet. Alright. Oh, nice. Nice. Did y'all fix Hype 2? Hype 2 still had Dumper. I took Dumper out. I know y'all like Dumper a lot, but I was trying to clear out the Christmas emotes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for fixing that, mods. You can only ask Blathers to see what you don't. Oh, you can ask Blathers to see what you donated in this game? Oh, no way. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. So I thought that technology didn't come around until New Leaf. Wow. Dude, that's so nice. Thank you. I forgot about this, dude. This is amazing. All right, there's the Barbel Steed. There's the Crucian Carp. There's the Sea Butterfly. Okay, we're good. Thank you so much, Pratt. Dude, you're a legend, man. Thank you, Pratt. Thanks for the subscription over on YouTube, by the way. Thank you very much. If you're on YouTube, don't be shy to put some love in the chat if you got a free hand. Any love will do, of course, but if you got HDes loves, drop them off. And thanks for the follow coming in here on Twitch as well. Support goes a long way for my journey. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. And following and subscribing is a form of support. Thank you for that very much, man. All right, let's fill up our inventory with a couple more pieces of fruit and then go sell off. Right, the sign outside of New Leaf is what I was referencing. Yeah, correct. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing, dude?
Well, hey, Fancy C. I want to show you one of my most prized possessions. This is totally bizarre letter that I found in my mailbox.
To Alfonso. Everything I say is a lie. Or is it? You'll never know. A liar. Or am I? Do you love me? Have you always loved me?
It's kind of confusing, but I'm into it. It's like I have a code to crack. Yeah.
You're so neat, Alfonso. Buddy old pal. Yo, Gira, take it easy today, man. We'll be rooting for you. So blesses in the chat. And what up, Tilted Donuts? I'm just doing a no-cam stream today. For the first time in about a year and a half. Maybe even 2 years. Yeah, I don't do these often. So questions are totally welcome. I understand some people are like, wait a second. Yeah, I don't do no-cam streams, but today's a special case. And I told y'all, 2026 is the year of letting go for me. And whatever that means to you, that's cool. And whatever you interpret when I say that, that's cool. I'm not going to go into details every time I say it, but there's little things I want to start to do a little bit more of. And I think I've worked really hard to build a foundation here, and I want to give myself more freedom this year to play around with that foundation. And I woke up at 7 this morning. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't feel good all day yesterday either. It was a pretty poopy day after the stream. And then I woke up at like 7 and I was going to cancel the show but I didn't want to let you all down because I don't like to do that. So last minute, I try to cancel at least like the night before. And I should have been responsible. So instead, I thought of one of my older alternatives, which was the classic no cam stream, where I don't have the same pressure and the lights in my face, and I don't have to be dressed a certain way, or not that I'm like dressing up for my show, you know, but I can sit here with a blanket and a hoodie and I'm just like bundled up and I'm not looking at a camera and I don't have to worry about like the position I'm sitting in, you know, like none of that. Like it takes all the pressure off and allows me to just kind of hang out, but you know, whatever. I don't like to do it a lot. It's not something you're going to see a ton of, but it's certainly an alternative. We already checked the bulletin board today. Tomorrow's La-Di-Da Day. Such a silly, very unique holiday from the Wild World universe. This holiday did show up in City Folk, I believe, but the town goes around. Yeah, no smooth jazz. I saw this get called out earlier. But the villagers go around singing songs, and then you can turn one of their songs into the new town theme. So, in short, it's a holiday based around singing and the town theme. And you like pick a winner. You like go around and you choose a winner basically. And it's like real interesting. It's a super unique holiday that I love. And I like this kind of stuff. I hope that the next Animal Crossing game officially considers some of this little nuance that really made a difference in the life sim. Like, talking to myself. I write down everything I want and then cross it off the list when I get it. It's a big list. It's like these little things that like we unfortunately did lose track of while trying to make Animal Crossing this larger than life wonderful experience, that they did a great job turning it into a larger than life official video game. I can no longer say to people that Animal Crossing is not a real video game. I can't say that. New Horizons is a real video game. It has all of the motions. It has a gameplay loop. It has achievements. It has it all. But like, we lost a little bit of this like finesse, this teeny bit of finesse that really made the game so beautiful. Like the message of the week in Bird is the Word. So I hope that they balance it out, and I hope that we get a little bit more finesse, dude, because I love AC&H, but I would like to see them strive for the balance between AC&H and Animal Crossing GameCube. Some believe that New Leaf was that balance, but I don't think New Leaf was also as balanced as it could be. I think, if anything, City Folk was getting closer to the balance. So, like, it's actually somewhere between City Folk and New Leaf. If I had to like be technical about it, the game that I want is somewhere between GameCube or City Folk and New Leaf, where it still has decorating and it still has the opportunity. So like nowadays I would say somewhere between City Folk and New Leaf, but a little closer to New Leaf. Because like I still want decorating and stuff. I don't want them to take decorating and stuff out, but I would like them to get back to a little bit of their roots when it comes to like how we have life sim systems and how we approach the daily login. Like it was such an it was so telling with how little shop upgrades there were. That, I think, is the most telling thing to exactly what we're talking about. Or at least what I'm talking about. It's like upgrades were such an important part to these games. They were such an important part to these games. Getting your shop upgraded the first time, okay, sick. Then you have a second upgrade. Then a third upgrade. And it might only sound like, okay, that's only 2 different, Hylian. Right? New Horizons has 2, you wanted 3. But when you went from 1 to 2, it was Nook and Go. Then you get Nook Way. Then you get Nookington. So it's actually 4 different shops instead of 2. And that mattered, man. Upgrades mattered, dude. Upgrades mattered so much to the progression of the game. And I feel like that's like a big telling on like where they kind of they overlooked some features, like little finesse spots, right? Just little teeny spots that like were overlooked. Like upgrades mattered so much, dude. And while they got the house upgrades down perfectly, they missed out on the town upgrades. And if you think about it, New Leaf built a beautiful foundation. Look at New Leaf for a second. Look how many upgrades were in New Leaf, dude. Think about that for a second. You had like 4 upgrades for the shop. You had a secret one tied behind Gracie. You had to unlock Kicks. You had to unlock the salon. You had to unlock Club LOL. You had to unlock Luna. And then you unlock the campsite, which technically was like given to you with Welcome Amoeba. But like, there was a lot, dude. Brewster's Cafe felt like an upgrade because it was a separate building. The police station felt like a massive upgrade because of a separate building. Oh yeah, Katrina. I've missed one. Look, I'm listing off all of these upgrades, dude. Think about this. All of these buildings you could unlock. What do we, and again, I'm not trying to talk down on New Horizons, but let's count them in New Horizons, all right? So you have Blather's Tent, 1. Blather's Museum, 2. The addition of Brewster, 3. Because they made it to where Art's just there from the beginning now. So 3 upgrades for the museum, sick. You have Resident Services, 1, 2. 2 different versions of Resident Services. You have 2 Tom Nook shops, that's 7. That's it. Done. And now we're finally with 3.0 getting a new building, the hotel. We'll have 8 separate kind of upgrades and buildings. That's basically half of what New Leaf had. And while I hate to be a greedy gamer or complain, because that's not what I'm doing, I'm just calling out the difference and why it felt so jarring from us OGs. Like, we came from New Leaf and we were expecting more. And we kind of got caught off guard because they were like, no, actually, we're going to pull it all back and we're going to kind of make that a lighter part of the game. And it was just like, wait a second. Now you add Harvey's Island and then you get similar to New Leaf. And that is where, again, this was never meant to be a criticism of New Horizons. New Horizons eventually figured it out. Right? Then you had, 5, 6 things to unlock at Harvey's. And then we were like, okay, this feels good. This was 2.0. And I would argue that New Horizons eventually got to a really healthy place with upgrades. And the only criticism I have is Harvey's Island feels so disconnected from our island that we don't feel the impact of Harvey's Island the same way as we did in New Leaf, where it was literally right north of our town. The Strip, it was right there. And I felt like that was better than City Folk. City Folk had this disjointed feeling where you had to go to the city to see the extra shops. And while it felt like an adventure in City Folk, taking the bus, talking to Cap'n, going on a little adventure, going to the city, it didn't feel like that in New Horizons. You just talk to this character, he flies you to Harvey's. And then you go to Harvey's. It doesn't feel like that same adventure. So the disconnection comes back. City Folk had the disconnection, but at least it felt kind of like an adventure, but it was still a disconnection. And the same thing happened in New Horizons. It was like, why would you go back to the disconnection vibe? when New Leaf found the perfect solution, having it all in one place. So I feel like they didn't learn from City Folk's disconnection feeling. And the only reason why you could argue that they did it that way was because it's supposed to be islands, right? It's supposed to be islands. It's supposed to be this special, like, so it makes sense that everything would be separate and disconnected because of islands. So like, it's like, okay, I get what they were doing. So again, we're not criticizing the game. We're just calling out and talking about, this is obviously why they did things the way they did. They kind of pigeonholed themselves with the island system and feature. And I agree with Teddy Mackerel. In my opinion, 2.0 was not planned, and ACNH was released as a little bit of a hollow shell. And a lot of people disagree with that. I've had this conversation on Twitch before, and some people disagree that they feel that Nintendo planned all those updates and releases over time. Like, I've had this, so there's two different schools of thought. There's Animal Crossing New Horizons released in a somewhat bare bones state, but it was still a wonderful game on release. And then they continued to add content afterwards. Or the other mindset is Animal Crossing released and got a bunch of free updates, and you should be happy for that. Does that make sense? Like, so a lot of people I've had this conversation, they'll kind of like push back on me in the past, at least, and they'll say to me, oh, well, no, the game was great on release and we just got a bunch of awesome new upgrades over time. And you see, I kind of disagree with that, because I think the game released bare bones. I think they struggled with development, and it shows because they delayed it. And I think that a bunch of content got added to the game later because of all the COVID stuff. I'm telling, because like they had to get the game out, you know, all this stuff was happening in the world. And we didn't even have swimming until the first summer of the game. And that's my big like counterpoint, is like, we didn't even have swimming, dude. Swimming wasn't even in the game by summer. Like, what do you mean, dude? Sea creatures and swimming wasn't even on the game on release. It's like, oh, that shouldn't have been an update. That should have been base game content. Like, don't, you know, and then like you said, the disconnection of Harvey's Island. It's like, no. Don't even try to tell me that this game wasn't a bare bones release, that they knew that they were going to have to update because they didn't have time. But you know, I would never argue. I'm not doing a change my mind moment. Like, I see both schools of thought. I understand that the game was great on release. It was very playable, but it was totally bare bones. I didn't think it was debatable, just facts. That's how I felt, but I've gotten pushback on it, and I realize like it's probably not healthy to assume that, you know, like I can't deny that I am making a bold assumption, you know. But it's not something I talk about too much because it could be kind of negative, you know? Like, I'm not trying to talk down on the game. Who cares? No matter what, the version of ACNH we have now is a very beautiful game, so. It just took them a little while to get there. And I hope the next one is there from the start. And I hope the next one is right out the gate a smash hit. Yeah, exactly, Pine Crossing. I just love it so much, I just like talking about it. Yeah, and I'm always looking for excuses to talk about Animal Crossing, you know? Yeah, exactly, Teddy Mackerel, right? So we'll see what happens with the next AC. I'm still convinced it'll be 2027, 2028, but the truth is that if they do intend to do everything that I'm talking about right now, it really could be a 2028, 2029 release, which sounds so horrid, but I mean, it took them 8 years to release New Horizons after New Leaf. Right? So like whatever they're planning to do, like it could take a while, man. Like we just have to kind of accept that it might take a while. Bum 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 bum. Do I have a mole cricket? Mole cricket. Nice little soapbox moment for my tired brain. It's always nice to soapbox a little bit. Aw, Megs, that's cute. Some things were probably planned, but they couldn't prioritize them in the development. Right, exactly. Yo, good morning, Daisy. Welcome to the chat today on YouTube. What up, Mac Daddy and James Banks? Welcome to the show as well. Always Mac Daddy-ing it up over there. Oh, sorry, dude. The pocket's full. Gotcha, man. So while you're during the stream, you can do ! inventory for a quick summary, dat baby, every 5 minutes. So what I recommend you do is quickly do a summary check. Check your summary with ! inventory real quick, and you'll get a nice little neat reply. And then from there, you could just quickly do a sell of fish or bugs and just to kind of clear your inventory out a little bit. Flick is here today, so if you do sell if you do sell bugs, you'll get the premium price. Yeah, thank you for answering that question over there, random. Yeah, just doing a lazy day today. Just not feeling 100%. Thank you. I don't do them too often. No, that's not what I meant. Don't do that, Ryan Perp. No. All right, let's go check our debt and stuff. Yeah, Foo Mix-a-Lot, dude. The turnips and multiplayer at the beginning was everything. And just the experience of all the players being together. The truth is that New Horizons got carried by the community on release. Right? I would say it got carried by the community. It was all about the community and the electricity around it and turnips. That's such a funny take because it's so true. It was motherfucking turnips and it was the community. You're right, dude. It was seriously those two things. You're right. Because like everyone was on turnip trade, turnip exchange. Everyone was, I got turnip prices here. And it was the main reason to connect. It was the main reason to connect with other players and also to get foreign fruit. So, and here was the big one, Foo. The cutting board DIY. That was one of the biggest reasons to connect with other players in the first month of the game. The fucking cutting board DIY, either for the DIY itself or for people to make the cutting board DIY. The other one was the iron wood set, the iron wood dresser and the iron wood bed stuff. That stuff was also super heavy sought over. People were all going nuts over that, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, man, that was such a time to be alive. Even Elijah Woods was asking for turnip prices. Dude, Cozy in our chat visited Blink-182's island. Dude, everyone was playing the game. Everybody, dude. The chokehold it had on it. It was insane. Are you sick, Hylian? Yeah, I'm not feeling good at all. Just trying to power through it. I might delay tonight's stream to tomorrow. Are the No Man's Skyzers going to be okay with that? I didn't ask Dazabound. He was looking forward to today. I know Duel Master's looking forward to today. I might delay tomorrow. I might delay the night stream to tomorrow night. It's still a weekend. I think it will be okay unless somebody has plans. But that's the only change to the schedule today is I might drop the night stream so I can rest. and then we could just do a long day tomorrow. But we'll see, because I kind of don't want to do that, because I want to be here tonight. I said I would be, and I'm really excited to play No Man's Sky. So I'm gonna try to be here no matter what. But also, good morning, Town Off. Thanks for popping in, man. Sugar Bunny. Is this yours? Because I found it right over there and I know it's not mine. What do I do? Do I lie again? What do you think? H does goods or bads in the chat? Goods if I shouldn't lie, and bads if I should lie. What do you think? Should I lie again? Should I lie that the item's mine? H does bad? Or should I be good here? What up, Feisty? Highland Crossing is feeling a little like ACNH 2020. It's kind of fun. I haven't heard that at all, actually. Not that specific sentence, but I feel the energy around it as well. All right, we're lying. Ah, I thought so. It looked like something you'd have around. Here it is. Evils. Evil. 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 Nice, dude. I got some free loot. Sick. Thanks. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, ACHD is actually so much fun. We just added an expansion system, but you're better off checking it out in the Discord or off when I'm not streaming because of cooldowns. I'm about to add the tree shake, and the tree shake is going to be a 4-hour command to go along with our others. So you'll be able to do a daily rock, a daily gather, a tree shake every 4 hours, and a fish and bug every hour. And that'll be a fun little system. And then I'm going to add fossil support, and then maybe a new timer event. Not maybe, but a timer event. So I'm excited. Yeah, ACHD has been a blast, dude. It's fun, dude. Mod wall. Okay. I think we're gonna just sell that. Yeah, no, I haven't seen a single Air 4 gathering, so it says I can do it, but I get an error. Are you talking about the channel point redemption on Twitch, or are you talking about... Yeah, the channel point redemption might be kind of buggy. I'll look into it. Thank you for saying something. It's on, if you're on mobile, that's really the problem. Unfortunately, mobile channel point redemptions suck. Kind of dookie. So, but yeah, it's just a weird. I'll look into it though. But oh, Fruit Ninja said yoink. Thanks. It is on a 15-minute cooldown, just a heads up. So that's, but I think you understand that. I think you understand that. I remember the first item that had me feral for trade somebody was the pumpkin carriage. Dude, the pumpkin carriage was worth being feral for. Chat room, what's one item in ACNH that you went feral for in your Animal Crossing history? In Animal Crossing New Horizons, what is one item that you were like, as Bookworm said, you went feral for? For me, I remember, hold on, it was the mushroom lamp. The mushroom lamp sent me in the early days. The mushroom lamp freaking sent me, dude. May I ask what you're sick with, Hylian? I'm not sure. I'm just not feeling too well. I don't think I have a cold. So I can scratch cold off, but it might be like a sinus thing. but I'm hoping to just rest in it and it won't take a hold of me. That's the plan right now. My body's usually pretty good about that. I just drink a lot of water and I rest a bunch for a day. I won't actually get sick, even though it ruined my sleep. The bamboo bench, the hyacinth lamp, the cutting board. Yeah, we were just talking about the cutting board. I wonder if anybody else has gotten an expansion in the Discord today. Once we're done adding commands, we're going to get that infographic going. And it'll be real nice. So just a heads up. I know some people... A lot of people have been letting me know, like, oh, you don't have this command updated. The help command's not updated. We'll do that. We're just going to wait until we're done so that we don't have to keep doing it. So I'm almost at the point to where I'm going to have a list of every command, how it works, how it functions, all that stuff. So Townov, there's going to be a cooldown. So be warned, it'll be easier to do this in the Discord, but I'll still show you. It's right there. But there's a cooldown. So if you do expand 1 right now, it's not going to reply. So please don't try spamming it. It's just not going to work because of the Twitch cooldown. So the channel in the Discord is called Island Game. It's already there. Yeah, Soda Vigilante. It's already there. I'll at you there right now. Yeah, it's already in the Discord. The game's already, it's all set up. Yeah, it's under the community center. It's under the community center if you're looking for it. Somebody added me in here, I think. This would have been mad earlier, I imagine. Let me start. Can't I see my ads somewhere? Yeah, here it is. I noticed that the help command's missing some of the newer commands. Yep. Yeah, I've been getting that from a lot of people. It reminds me of Office Space when you have a bunch of different managers telling you the same thing. Yo, just want to let you know, you need those TPS reports, need to have a cover. And I'm like, dude, I know, I just haven't. I know. Everyone's being so kind and helpful though. So like, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple more updates, and then Taco was making an infographic for us, and I'm going to see if I can get them to finish it by 3.0 in our 24-hour stream. And we'll have it nice and neat. We'll have a document. It'll tell you all the little details, all the commands, and it's like super clean. All right. So I'll have it all. We'll get a nice display. For now, Duelmaster D does have a list of commands going in the pins, but not everyone's savvy with Discord and pins and stuff. So yeah, we'll get it. So by next week, we'll have every new command listed out. I'll have their functions. I'll even list some of the probabilities so you kind of know what you're working with. Some of it. I want some stuff to be a mystery though. And yeah. So but yeah, I've been just slowly adding a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of rapid firing because I'm not doing any of this when 3.0 comes out. The truth is that once 3.0 drops, I'm just going to let the bot stay at what it's at. Whatever it's at, just doop. And then I'm just going to play 3.0 and we're going to focus on Twitch and YouTube content. And then after about a month of 3.0, I'll come back to the bot and we'll start doing updates again and we'll add some more content and stuff like that. So that's kind of the plan. I want to make sure that I'm giving myself patience, and I never get balloons in this game. I'm so bad at getting balloons in this game. GG's. But I have so much fun adding new content for y'all that I'm far from done, dude. I'm far from done. I'm gonna get some cool stuff done for y'all first, but before next week. It's gonna be a blast, man. Cabin low table. But I wanted to get at least one expansion out, Town Off. So yeah, I got one expansion out. There's going to be a second. The first expansion's only 50k, y'all. And you need 5 of any type of wood and 5 stone. And then the next upgrade, I don't have it released yet, but it's going to be 500,000. So I'm doing this the right way. We're doing this the Nook way. And that means that exponential growth in cost for expansion. So the first one is cheap because I want it to be approachable. And I know that some people are just playing casually, but I'm not, we're up in the ante on the second, and the second's not released yet because I'm not trying to like I said, I have like a couple things I'm trying to finish before the release of 3.0. Having low table. I don't want to fish anymore today because I think we got all the winter fish last year. Someone trade me stone. I'm upgraded, baby. Yeah, dude, those 5 extra inventory slots. And then here's the thing, though. Once you fill up your villagers to 16, your population to 16, if you do exclamation point island, your population will go from thriving to growing, which is a reference to GameCube. And once you get population growing, it's going to require 15 villagers plus 1 player. So 16. Sorry, it's on cooldown. But once you get to population growing, then you'll be getting 20 items from your gather command every day. And that's the cap. I'm not going to give you, you're not going to get any more gathering because that's a lot, right? You don't have so much inventory, but so that's the final thing you're kind of pushing for with expansion number 1. Like your goal should be to expand, fill up your villagers so that you're getting 20 items a day from gather so that you can get as much money as possible. And then from there you can relax and you can kind of, and you know, work towards the second expansion, work towards filling your collection and getting Phineas badges, because Phineas badges are meant to be endgame. Like some of the badges are pretty high up there. Like, let's just say you need a lot of bells to get like the gold one, for example. Like gold badge for Billionaire, it gets exponentially. You know, first one was 50k, second badge is blank, third is like woo-wee. Because I wanted to add, because I know there's some players that I think earning bells in ACHD is gonna get harder because some of y'all have been playing since there was only CJ and Flick, basically. But now you should be expecting CJ and Flick a lot less often. Potentially full 2 weeks between visits. Potentially. So now you'll start to feel the pain a little bit of that slowdown, but since you had a head start, you're fine. Meanwhile, the new players, I'm trying to make an experience that are good for them. So if you're new or you're only playing casually, like very casually, like let's say 1 fish a day, that's fine. The game is very playable that way. And you can casually get towards your goals as well. So I'm trying to find that perfect balance, but I can't do anything about the players that have been around for a while. Y'all are just always going to be grandfathered in because you were playing before stuff was fully fleshed out. So it's kind of cool, right? The secret badge is for catching a secret fish or bug. So that's what you got. So all the badges represent an achievement. Think of the badges like achievements. Phineas is an achievement system. So there's up to 20 achievements that you can get right now. About 22, I think. And some of them are tiered, like Billionaire or the amount of fish you've caught. Some of them are based off of your collections. So like if you complete the fish collection, 80 out of 80 fish, you get a badge. secret badges for catching a secret fish or bug. And there's a couple of them that are hidden. Like, I'm not going to tell you about them. So like, for example, I'll tell you one of them. If you collect over time, if you hit the gather command 365 times, there's a badge waiting for you. And it's called the yearly gatherer. It's like for gathering for a year in our game, you'll get a badge eventually from Phineas. So there's a lot of like hidden ones that are like secret. So the badges are an achievement system. They don't give you anything. They're meant to be an end game goal for people who are going to stick around my community and keep playing this super little silly game that I created. So there's a lot of like end game stuff. Like badges are just an achievement system for you. Give yourself something to work towards as the game slows down, right? That's why, like, if you look at your collection, I added a villager count. And if you manage to visit, if you manage to get every villager in the game to visit your island at least once, there's a Phineas badge waiting for you. And these are some like long-term goals for the players who are kind of ahead of the game, and like, you know, it's going to slow down for you. You're eventually going to be like, okay, I'm not going to sit here and fish and bug every day. But, you know, you'll still have something like lighthearted to work towards for funsies. You know, because like right now, like somebody said, it's like the 2020 release. And it's like everyone's excited and playing it, but I don't think that excitement will stay as heavy over the next couple months. I think it will slow down, and it'll just be something people are playing casually, you know, and like that's super cool. You know, I think that's super chill. I kind of want it to eventually get slower, because if the excitement dies down, I can probably take the cooldowns off the stream and we can just have it be like a side thing. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Like eventually I'm thinking it'll get to the point to where you can come into the chat and you can play a little bit during the stream and it won't really matter, you know, but for now it's like, it's hype, it's exciting, and we're going to kind of let it just be a thing, you know. So. For those that are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I created a text-based island game. It's all based off of Animal Crossing, and it's just like a super lighthearted thing you can play in the Discord or the Twitch chat. YouTube, you can't play there yet, but maybe one day. And it's fun, man. It's there's always going to be, I'm going to try to incorporate it into the show. Like, I don't want to spill the beans on y'all, but I think I'm going to add a ticket system, and you might be able to use those tickets to like interact with my real stream, like cash in a VIP ticket or cash in like a ticket to choose a game for me to play. I'm going to incorporate it into the gambling system, and I think we're eventually going to get rid of gambling with sticks that we have right now with Stream Elements.
Hype forever.
Like, I think I'm going to get rid of gambling with sticks eventually, because I want that to be a part of the AC Island game. So I'm going to get rid of slots, and it's going to be a part of the AC Island game. So like, I'm going to have all those commands like built into our stream and in the island game. So like, it all is kind of cohesive. Like I told you, I'm going to make the rupees usable that you get from your daily check-in, and we'll slowly move away from the rupee system, and we'll just have an AC Island game check-in maybe instead, or, you know, who knows? I'm just spouting ideas, but I have some stuff written down, and like, yeah, I'm going to kind of make it a part of our show in a very casual way. So even if you're somebody who like if you're somebody who's not interested in playing it, you're probably the same type of person who wasn't interested in gambling in the chat. You probably aren't the kind of person who likes, you know, little commands. You're like not that kind of Twitcher. So it doesn't matter. And you can just keep living your life, you know. But if you're somebody who does interact with the little game, then you'll have like little perks. Like, oh, you know what? I can for 1 million bells in Hylian's AC Island game, he'll send me a picture of one of his hairy feet. Like, wouldn't that be such a great incentive? A hairy feet pick exchange ticket in ACHD. I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be great. Like, we can do whatever you guys want to do. Like, I can really make it a thing, you know? Take my bells now. Thank you, Stormy, for 8 months, and thanks for getting the hype in the chat, everybody. Good to see you, Stormy. I hope you're feeling better, man. How's everything been, Stormy? If you care to share? I hope your therapy's been getting better, and I hope you're feeling better one step at a time, homie. How hairy? Hobbit hairy. It's bad. I got it from my dad, dude. A person's abilities are tested best when defending rather than attacking. True, actually. I don't really understand it, but I love getting mail. Anyways, we left him hostage for a minute there. I have a lengthy thought for your island game. Coding would be an extreme challenge. I think 2 or 3 months from now, I could see it implemented. Dude, share it. I saw your comment in the Discord. And yeah, I might make a separate channel for y'all to leave feedback at the mod team, so that I have something to go back and refer to. So. Scared though, I'm at risk for a fracture. They're prepping to have me stand on Monday. Yo, blesses in the chat, dude. Stormy D, and if it for some reason it doesn't happen Monday, you'll get there. Take it a day at a time, all right? I will reserve a space in my heart for you and your situation, of course, as I would anybody who needs that, who could use a little extra love. We'll be sending you some good energy, all right, Stormy? You got this, man. All right, we're selling. Like I said, I don't think I play much, but it's been great for when I want a quick mobile game fix because I don't end up getting pulled into a big time suck. Yeah, you just pop into the Discord real quick, plop a couple commands, come to the offline chat. Hey, just a quick little thing. That's like kind of what it's meant. It's meant to be played by both. So that's why I'm adding the shake command, right? Because for me, the shake command will give you that extra reason to check in when fishing and bugging is not enough. Does that, you know what I mean? So I think a 4-hour shake will just, that little extra like, oh, well, have I shaked? It's probably been a couple hours. Let me go shake. And then, all right, I might as well as fish and bug as well. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to go back to doing whatever I want. So then you'll have 2 dailies, you'll have an hourly, and then you'll have a 4-hour. That's just a fun little lighthearted thing. If you miss it, you miss it. It doesn't matter. But if you get it, you get it. And it's just like a nice little, you know, boom. You can get yourself a quick buck. So that's why, and like that, so I'm kind of designing the game with both parties in mind. People who want to farm every balloon, but then also people who want to just like, you know, pop in for a quick fix, which is sick. You know, I like that. That's how I play it right now. I'm very quick fix about it. Am I crazy for low-key missing the depth of needing to not stack items? No, because inventory management matters. Why do you think I'm making y'all suffer with ADHD? Or sorry, ADHD. I'm not making you guys suffer with a true, actual mental health issue. ACHD. Yeah, it's all my fault. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, what I'm trying to say is because the inventory matters, man. Exactly. You got it, Duel Master. That's a part of the game. And that's what I was saying to players. I'm like, you're going to have to decide how you hoard now that the NPCs are 2 weeks apart. Are you really going to sit there with 30 fish in your inventory and miss out on half of your daily gathers every day? Or are you going to say, okay, am I going to do this? So then you're going to have to like pick and choose your battles. If Cap'n comes around and you only have 5 inventory slots, Cap'n drops you some pretty nice loot. You could miss out on something really sick, right? Like, so it's you're as a player, you're gonna have to manipulate your inventory and say to yourself, I'm gonna hoard this, I'm not gonna hoard that. I'm gonna make it to where I can still get the loot that I'm supposed to get, right?
Love this community. I always look forward to joining the stream in the mornings.
Like, think about it like this. Yo, Abby Pants comes in with a 13-month. No, I just fixed that last night. I don't remember Duel Master how it works. As long as you get at least one item from the gather, it does give you a credit towards the badge. Yes. Yes. As long as you get one item from it. But if you don't get an item at all, then no. Which I'm actually coding right now a blocker to where if your inventory's full, completely full, it's actually going to deny you to do it, and it's going to tell you to clear your inventory. So I'm actually working on that right now, but it's only going to work for now if your inventory is completely full. So if you're at 49 out of 50, you're still getting screwed out of your gather. So you need to pay attention still. But if you're at 50 out of 50, it would deny you. It wouldn't take your daily away, and it would say, hey, try again. You have a full inventory, you dork. And you'd be like, oh man, thank you. So I'm kind of working on that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's the fun of it, man. I want inventory. I want Tylenol is innocent. Hylian is... Thank you so much, Abby, for 13 months, Abby. Thank you for getting hype in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much, Abby. So yeah. I'm working on that. I'm working on that right now. Yeah. So that's the whole game. It's going to be like, you have to balance your inventory. You have to kind of say to yourself, what do I want to hoard? What do I not want to hoard? You know, what's worth it? And then I'm going to try to make some things more worth it, right? Like right now, Leaf doesn't feel worth hoarding for, because flower, the most worth you can get is a blue rose at 1,000, and for Leaf it's 2,000. Whereas I'm like, maybe I could also make Leaf purchase like wood and materials at like a little bit higher, so that it's like a little bit more worth it to wait for Leaf if you want. You know, stuff like that. So I'm definitely thinking out here on how to make it fun for y'all. There was one thing I wanted to say, so I'm rambling because I'm trying to get back to it, but I lost it. The Tylenol comment was too good. But yeah, either way, whatever it was, it's gone in the abyss now. It's fine. But yeah, it's meant to be a gamey system. Like, you gotta have your inventory's gotta be managed, you know. Have you been to the doctor for it yet? No, I haven't been to the doctor or anything. I don't think I'll need to, but I will go if I have to. Thank you, YouTube. James Banks says, do you enjoy the new Animal Crossing? I do. Yeah. We play New Horizons a good amount on the channel. I took a little bit of a breather from it the past 2 weeks, but if you stick around or if you tune in again, we'll be doing more New Horizons into next week. And next week, 3.0 comes out, a new update for New Horizons on the Switch. And we will be playing that. We're doing a 24-hour stream and everything. It's going to be a blast. Holy heck. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh man. You spent like 500 tickets to find one villager. Yeah. It's pretty bad. The side effects of Hylianol are optimism overload, extended happiness, and intense yearning for ACGC. Why is that so accurate? Yeah, plenty of New Horizons content. We've just been doing a little bit of Retro Crossing to take a break from it. Oh, we were going to go and check our debt and stuff. That's what I forgot to do. I think they'll drop it early. I think it'll release early, the night before, potentially. That would be cool. I don't mind. Because no matter what, I'm not showing up until 8 a.m. the next day. So, like, whatever they do early is fine. Or, sorry, 8 a.m. on the 15th. You know, not the next day, but if they drop it on the 14th, that's, you know, it is what it is. Because I'll be taking off the 14th next week. So I have a day of sleep before 3.0. That's the plan, anyways. I just drink a lot of water. That's all I'm doing. I'm just taking a ton of water. I took a zinc this morning. I'm going to be okay. I just need to rest up. It's honestly more a bad night of sleep than it is sickness right now. Like, I was destroyed yesterday. I was nauseous. I don't want to go into details too much, but like, yeah, like I was hit. Like I could like barely function. I wasn't even replying to like my lady on DMs, and they sent me the most beautiful message. If you're listening, baby, thank you. So like, yeah, I was just like out. I was in and out of like resting and like just feeling like super nauseous. Like I ate something bad or something. And then I woke up this morning, and then I like woke up. I was up till like midnight. I couldn't sleep, and I took another Tums. I went to bed. I woke up at like 7, and I was just like, okay, I can do this. I got some coffee, and here I am. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I haven't quite pinpointed why I felt icky, but I'm not feeling 100% yet. I'm definitely not feeling too much better. I need to go sleep some more, which we'll do in a little bit. What's up, Doomed? Good to see you. All right, hold on a second. Let's see what our mortgage cost. What up, Elliot? Dude, I watched an Octopath Traveler speedrun last night, and I really want to play that game. It's Octopath Traveler 2, but... I thought about doing a debt system where it'll let you buy the expansion early if you have the materials, but it'll literally put you in negative bells, and then you have to earn bells back, and like you're paying back Tom Nook. I thought about doing that in the island game. But I was like, I don't want to mess around with Tom Nook levels of debt, dude. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but I thought about it. I thought about letting you go into debt with Nook. Speaking of, 390,000 ain't nothing to scoff at. Let's pay off 40 today. All right, 350 to go. It ain't easy to make money in this game. I'm playing this on my Wii U Virtual Console, dude. My Wii U Virtual Console. It's a DS game originally. For our game, it works way better. I agree. Yeah, I have to take some liberties. You know what I mean? I want it to be super close to New Horizons for the familiarity of it all. But I have to make some liberties, you know? Take some liberties, you know? Like how we do bugs and fish in the museum right now. That's a form of me taking liberties. Because like I wanted to have a casual way for people to enjoy the game. Where they can just fish, they can drop a line every once in a while, and then they can just donate the fish and bug. You know what I mean? You missed the Wii. Yeah, dude. I have a Wii and a Wii U. So what retro consoles do y'all have? And if you have a lot, which ones do you are worth mentioning? I have a Wii, a Wii U, a Game Boy Advance, a 3DS, a 64, a GameCube, and then a Switch and a Switch 2. That's what I got. Mario Party for Wii is good. I hear Mario Party 4 sucked, but Mario Party 5 was phenomenal. And 6 was also really good. I don't remember my experiences with those Mario parties. It's been so long. Oh, I have a Super Nintendo. Yes, dude, I gotta go buy a new game for it. I said for my birthday I would buy myself a Link to the Past. Because I have the box, so I'm gonna go do that. I bet you I can get a copy of it for about 80 bucks, maybe 70, 80. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna get a Link to the Past for my game, my Super Nintendo. Bum, 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 bum. You have original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, N64, PS2, Xbox 360. Not bad. James Banks, dude. You got a nice lineup, man. Nice, dude. That's not bad at all. Yeah, dude, I got a SNES for such a great deal, dude. I was healing my childhood. I got a SNES for such a good deal, fully cleaned and everything by the original owners. And it was only like $70. I feel like I robbed them. And then I got a copy of Mario All-Stars to go with it. That's my only game that I own right now is Mario All-Stars. It's currently in the closet. I should bust it out. And over here in the Twitch chat, Amusing Ashley, good morning. They say, I missed my original DS. I broke it in half. Oh, the hinge, the old hinge break. My 3DS battery life is really starting to shorten. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to mail you a copy of Sim City. Dude, you don't have to do that. I do have a P.O. box, but you don't have to do that. That's so kind of you, man. Which Animal Crossing? I'm missing Japanese Animal Crossing for GameCube. Yeah, Aubrey, I'll buy it. I'll buy original. If you can get me a copy of Animal Crossing GameCube E+. The most recent one. Like, I don't know how to word this. Like, the last one that they released ever for the original Animal Crossing. It was called E+, I believe. Yeah, that's the one I need, but I'm going to need a modded GameCube to play it, which I don't have yet. That's the problem. It's only $5, yeah. But I need the GameCube's the problem. The GameCube's the reason I can't play it yet. I have to figure out a Japanese conversion for my GameCube. I know it's very doable, I just have to do it. Or I have to get a Japanese GameCube, which feels like a very expensive or just not intuitive solution, right? Like, I don't know if I want to buy a whole nother GameCube to play a single game. I'd much rather mod my current GameCube because my current GameCube, the battery is dead. So I want to open it up and I want to replace the battery anyways. So now I have 2 reasons to mod it. You just have to jump a specific connector. Yeah, see, because I want to get my battery fixed anyways. Because I hate that I always have to reset the clock every time I turn it back on. It sucks. What's up, Maple? Not that I'm trying to horn in on Nook's Furniture Monopoly, Starshine, but see, I already have an illusion wall and I'm selling the spare. Care to buy it for me? No way, dude. No, Starshine? That's a real shame. I'll bet Rosie would buy it for me. All right, I better get moving. Yeah, go sell that trash to Rosie, the scam artist. Good morning, Ham Labs. What's up, Zella? I've heard a story like that before, Teddy Mackerel. It's gross. My GameCube on button is jammed. Oh no, that sucks. Dun 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 dun. Just working on paying off our debt. Just working on paying off our debt. Just working on paying off our debt with no. Just working on paying off our debt with no. Yeah, me too, Sofer, man. We were just talking about that this morning. That's some of the stuff I hope comes. That's on my wish list for the next AC game. Bring back massive shops. Alright, Rasher's up here. Rasher's gotta be at home, huh? Maybe he's sick. Looks like you have a poof ottoman on your head. Dude, what's up, Rasher? Good morning, dude.
Nah. Would you just shut up? Yap, yap, yap. That's all you do. I just got up, okay? Dude, jeez. I'm so... What? Oh, boss, it's you. Why are you here, weenie? Do me a favor and wait outside for at least until I brush my teeth. So tell me, what are you gonna do around here anyways? Oh my lord, he hasn't brushed his teeth. Rank, dude. Any gossip? Did you hear about Curly and Maple's relationship? Wait, we did. Ooh, the callback, dude. Wait a second. I did hear what? Oh, what I say? I should say what? So see if he has more tea, right? What? Oh, okay. Boss, I like you. Don't you ever change. No, he thinks I'm just a bumpkin. Damn it. Your house sucks, dude. Dude lives like a rat. Dude, I wonder what he had to say, dude. I wonder what the tea was. He thinks you're a weenie? I don't want to talk about it. Alfonso, Barbara. I'm not going to visit Barbara. She sucks. Let's go visit Pearl. Good morning. Beanie Hut General. Oh, wait. Did you share your gaming collection? Oh, you're about to right now. Okay. I'm waiting with bated breath. Hold on, let me get my quick fish in the Discord. Ooh, bluegill, common butterfly. Did I already do my gather today? I for sure did, yeah. Let me try to expand and cheat Nook. Damn, he won't let me expand. What a bastard. Alright, anyways, I'm back. Sorry, I got distracted. I already hit my rock this morning for sure, dude, yeah. I was up way too early. I couldn't sleep. I was up at like 5:30 watching people check the new daily NPC out. Dude, I'm literally addicted to my own game. Every morning I wake up now at like 5:30, like, and I jump out of bed and I quickly go see the NPC for the day, or I check on my phone real quick and I'm like, ooh, who's visiting, dude? Oh, it's Flick. Everyone got Flick. And then I was watching people sell their bugs this morning. I was like, oh man, look at all the stacks. People were getting like 100,000, 70,000. I think I saw a 110,000 off of bugs. People were stacking bugs, dude. I'm like, damn, dude. Yeah, I was like, whoa, dude. People are crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my, Seapuff, it's so early, bro. I just finished putting my makeup on. Not that I really need it. You got any juicy gossip for me, bro? Dude, Pearl is just one of the bros, dude. I love Pearl. What's up, baby? Tell me anything. Oh, Cosmic, did your message get deleted? Oh no, there it is. We have Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, jealous. OG DS, jealous. DS Lite, jealous. DSi, jealous. OG Xbox, jealous. 360, jealous. PS2, jelly. And there's a balloon in the chat, everybody. Remember, you can also play in the Discord. Balloon in the chat. I repeat, balloon in the chat. Come get your loots. Last night, we had a double tap of 10K for the first time ever. Myself and Mama Teller included. Both got 10K, dude. Beautiful balloon, dude. Yeah, that was bananas, dude. Oh, sorry. I don't know if a slingshot's for sale today, Jenna. Let's check. Oh, no slingshot today. Sorry, Jenna, you're out of luck. So the shop changes every day at 5 a.m.
Yeah, hopefully he sells it tomorrow. He's a bastard. Sorry, Nick82. Same with you. Yeah, hopefully it changes tomorrow, though. What up, Flip Toast? How you doing, Flippy? Dude, the Game Boy Advance SP. I have an Advance with a worm light, and I think I'm better and superior to you because of that. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. You can keep your SP. I got an Advanced with a worm light, dog. Yeah. So what's up with that? Worm light supremacy. Dude, nice. Enjoy your 75,000 to the evil overlord and Clover. Enjoy the 5K, y'all. Guess I'll take 100 beans. Wow. Cloud Sage, congrats on the money rock today. Very sick. Oh, gold nugget to ostrich breath. That's 10K. This is what I was going to say earlier. Listen. That's the thing you have to be careful about. Because if you do have your inventory full and you hit your rock, there's a chance that a gold nugget can roll so there's 8 items that can come out of a rock, and every one of those items has a chance to be a gold nugget. Technically, you could get 8 gold nuggets if you manage to proc the 1% every time. So yeah, like y'all were like, oh, I'm gonna stack these bugs and stuff. I'm just gonna just let you know though, with the rock, you probably want to clear those 8 spaces because you don't want to miss out on a gold nugget chance. That's 10K. Whereas like gathering's a little more relaxed. Like what are you gonna miss out on? Maybe a blue rose, that's 1K, you know. You'll lose a couple pieces of fruit. That's like a little bit less stressful. So like just keep that in mind. That's a nice 10K pop. Ostrich breath. Enjoy. All right, let's get back to the pearl here, though. I'm nerding out over here. Hey, are you friends with Scott from Tree Hut? No, I don't know who the hell Scott is. I knew it. See this shirt? That crazy kid designed it. It's a work of art, huh? The craftsmanship on this outfit and the level of detail are just amazing. Yeah, no, jokes aside, Cosmic, I'm actually mega jealous of your SP. And I was just projecting on you because I actually feel mega jealous of you. I'm going to be real because the SP is so nice. And my Wormlight was made for a Game Boy Color. So my fucking Wormlight doesn't even work with my Game Boy Advance because it faces the opposite direction. And I have to worm it back towards the screen, and it's all weird and it's like misshapen and it's like annoying because apparently the Wormlight I got was for a Game Boy Color, and there's a difference with the top of the Game Boy Advance. It like aims the other direction, so it like to be fair, my Wormlight experience blows. so you want to know what I do to play? I use a book light. When I want to actually play my Game Boy Advance, I use a book light, y'all. I use an effing book light. I clamp it to the top of the Game Boy. Thank you for popping in here today, and thanks for the follows. Good morning. Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened, Jita-chan. Maybe I got like an off-market one or something, dude. I bought it from like a resale shop. I saw this movie yesterday about a guy who shampooed with cola. Have you seen it? What movie? What? You've never heard of it? It's the sequel to that one on cola baths. It's a huge movie franchise. Gotta go. We'll see you, Vanilla Man. Thank you, man. We'll see you around, dude. I'll be here. I found a conspiracy with Wormlights and Game Boy Advances. The Wormlights for Game Boy Colors could work on Game Boy Advance, but they initially turned the direction of the link port so that if you did use a worm light from Game Boy Color, it wouldn't face the screen, but the back of the Game Boy Advance is forcing you to have to buy a new one to work on the Advance. Townov literally just explained this as I was explaining my problem. So I fell into the trap. I'm going to give my worm light to my girl because I got her a Game Boy Horror from Luigi's Mansion. Oh, well, she doesn't need it because it has a backlit screen. Wait, frick. Never mind. Well, she does have an original Game Boy Color, so I could just give it to her for that. I'm going to give it, I don't have a Game Boy Color, so. Yeah, I hooked her up with a dope Game Boy Color, y'all. It's a Game Boy Color that has like a bunch of different backlight options and different contrast you can dance through. And it says Game Boy Horror on the bottom of the plate, just like if you were playing Luigi's Mansion 1. And it's super nice way to play with your traditional Game Boy Color games. It's like nowadays you just like play that stuff on your Switch if it's available, but your DS can play a bunch of advanced games. But he just called you uncultured for not knowing the Cola Shower movie. Apparently I'm uncultured swine, dude. Apparently. My worst thing was I sold my original Game Boy yellow. Oh, nice. You have a yellow one? I sold my Super Nintendo at a garage sale as a kid and I regretted it, dude. All my games, Mega Man, everything. I didn't do it directly though. It was a pretty bad circumstance. I tried to do it and I failed and I left it in my aunt's car and she took it back to the flea market and she sold it without my permission the next weekend. And she gave me $20. So it sucked because I regretted it. I instantly realized what I was doing wrong. So I called her and I'm like, hey dude, can I get my Super Nintendo back, please? I changed my mind. And she's like, no, we sold it last weekend, but I got your $20. I was just like, oh no, like it was just the word. I was so sad, especially because I realized, you know what I mean? Like I realized technically before it was sold in my mind and I saved myself. Nope. All right, just looking to see if there was any hybrids, natural hybrids. The original Sim City, holy frick. I regret getting rid of my first New Leaf town. I bought New Leaf, played it, sold my 3DS due to some troubling economic times, and I sold my New Leaf. Eventually bought it again and played it again, but I missed my first town. I would have had a town from about 2016, but now I have one from like 19. I have my 3DS sitting right here. I'm getting nostalgic for New Leaf here. All right, we're out of here today, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I was gonna only stick around for 3 hours, but y'all got 4 out of me, so there's that, right? Let's go raid Games Done Quick again. You guys down? I don't know what they're doing today. YouTube, you can actually find Games Done Quick on YouTube as well. So, consider that, all right? I don't know how to raid on YouTube yet. I'll figure it out eventually. Oh no, Cozy. Rough, dude. The cash in. Yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go rest up and see if I can make it for No Man's Sky tonight. All right. I'm gonna try to make it to No Man's Sky tonight. If I can't, I'll leave a message in the Discord around 4 or 5 that I'm gonna delay it till tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to make it for No Man's tonight. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm straight up just gonna go sleep for a little bit. Like, that's it. That's what I'm going to do, to sleep. So we're out of here. All right. We're gonna drop a raid. We're gonna drop a raid here, baby.
Hello. Cat jams, cat jams, cat jams.
Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you, Cat Jammers. Oh yeah, you already know, Aubrey. This has been my outro music for a year now. Just ride it out with us. Just stick around and ride it out. All right, we'll do a raid, so get yourself a raid message if you want. Remember, you can't type in the chat unless you're subbed. Unfortunately, Games Done Quick, you cannot type in the chat unless you're subbed. So don't worry about grabbing a raid message unless you're subscribed there. They're currently doing... I don't know, they just finished a game, so they're in between games. So there you go. They're in between games right now. Yo, thank you, Mandy Cat, you legend. Thanks for the loves. Thank you for the love over on YouTube. Y'all are amazing, dude. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm sure I'll feel better. I just need some sleep, some real sleep. I need to take some ibuprofen because I've developed a headache over the past 3 hours. Just talking, you know how it is. Yeah, enjoy the Coral Island vids. I'm gonna get more videos out here soon, y'all. I still plan to catch up on DMs. Thank you for your patience, everybody. We're gonna get ourselves nice and cleaned up. We're gonna get ourselves nice and cleaned up so that we can enjoy 3.0. And we can just really lock into the wonderful content ahead of us. All right, so hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and like. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for Saturday morning cartoons. If I don't see y'all tonight, if you can't make it or if I don't show up, just know Saturday morning cartoons tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to be here for some Zelda. All right. So I'll see y'all here tomorrow for that. Potentially No Man's Sky tonight, maybe tomorrow instead. We'll see. All right, y'all. This is Hylian Descent signing off from another wonderful Hyrule Gaming Group production. If I don't see y'all here in a couple hours or tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you, fam. Don't forget to game on. And of course, as always, peace. All right. We are out of here. Thank you, everyone. Love y'all and appreciate y'all. Honored to be a part of your daily routines, and I'm certainly honored to have you as a part of mine. We're gonna raid. Real quick. Games Done Quick. Should probably send that raid in. All right. Have a good rest of your Friday, y'all, and thank you for your patience. And I was happy to be here. I wouldn't have been here if I couldn't be. All right. Even if I got 10%, y'all can have 10%. But until next time, this is Hylian Descent signing off. Peace. And hit them cat jams, baby. Peace.